Let's see if I still know how to do this streaming stuff. How you been, chat? Everybody energized? Everyone relaxed? Had 2 days without me. That's plenty of time to prepare. Have you loaded up on fresh memes, maybe? Anything? Anything to prepare for it? Anyways, I'm glad to have you back. I'm glad to be back. Did you hear about the Silent Hill leaks? I've been hearing about Silent Hill leaks, it feels like, for the past 4 years. I don't really care about them. It's like, if they happen, it happens. So far, all the leaks have turned out to basically be bullshit, from what I've been able to tell. Like, none of them have come to bear. And I gotta just feel like everyone is abusing themselves these days, because they won't stop with the Silent Hill leaks. It's like they're trying to will it into happening. Like, we want it. I'm beginning to think that people who have never even played Silent Hill are excited for a new Silent Hill game solely because of all the attention it's been getting from leaks. But, please, gamers out there of the world, stop worrying about Silent Hill. If it even does get a new game, it will likely suck. Because, have you seen Konami? Also, BJ, thank you for the 100 bits. Buying that, nut? You buying nut, man? Alright, I gotcha. Also, Bad Boy, thank you for the 45 months. 45 months strong, and it's my birthday today. Here's my goddamn cake. Well, I can wish you happy birthday with this voice that everyone so much loves. But sadly, I cannot yet send you a cake. That requires knowing your address, and, I wouldn't recommend you give that online. But hey, happy birthday, Bad Boy. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Silent Hill ended with 3, 4 I think still counts too, despite its flaws. Keep getting my shit pushed in at Stormville Castle. It'll do that to you. But hey, you don't have to actually do that if you don't want to. You can go do something else. I mean, in the game. Not just like turn the game off and go do something else. I think I'll check out wood carving instead of the Zolan Ring stuff. 34, excellent year. A good year. Barrel aged with faint, tannins of raspberry. Try to equate you to a wine. Greetings, Shay. I guess you mean chat and Master. Are you alright? You misspelled both of those. Your address is 123 Actual Lane on Believe It or Not Boulevard. I gotcha. Thought I'd be going to my part-time job this evening, but I guess not, since I didn't get a confirmation. Hey, which means one day you get to sleep in until they do. Or maybe you didn't get the job, I don't know. Don't know what else to do at this point. There's usually, I mean, it's very unlikely you've explored everything below the castle. I mean, there's like 2 areas there. Well, technically there's like the 3 areas. There's the main area you start in, then there's like a southern tip, and then there's also that, that disease Cadia looking place. And to be honest, you can actually bypass the castle if you don't want. There's a, I believe, pathway on the right side of the castle before you get into it that'll actually lead you past it. So you don't actually have to go there if you want to go past it. More or less have it. The boss just has trouble on communicating when I'm good. You might need to call in then. Like, where's that new guy we hired? We have been, here you are, fire him. And, I don't know, I've forgotten how real jobs work anymore. I've been doing this one for like nearly, 4 years now? 3, 4, whatever it is. Full time, so. What is a job? What's it like having bosses anymore these days, chat? You're fine in the beginning with wishing me happy birthday, but when you said barrel age, you can... Well, that's not a bad thing. It's like, that it's making it better. The whole idea of wine is it gets better with age, That's still a positive. Don't be one of those weirdos like, oh, another year older. Oh, I'm so old. Nah, that's not the truth. I mean, it's the truth, but it's not a bad thing. Keep a young mind, alright? Also, GMC, thank you for the, what is it? The gifts of the puff. Thank you. Happy when I beat Mogget. Yeah, that's a pretty good start. Hey, guys. Interesting way of spelling that. I just finished the last remnant. Now it's your turn. You're pointing your finger at me, like you want me to do the last remnant? Nobody has ever sold. I mean, hey, it's likely at this point you'll either die of, young, and not have to worry about all the... That's the worst thing I could possibly say in that situation. My birthday, I can bitch if I want to. I mean, if you want to make it into a negative one, then go for it. I recommend going for a positive feeling, though. I completely forgot to write up a Discord. Hold on a second. I got to write up a Discord announcement. You can do that real quick. Don't have to do, this ain't a research stream, so I'm not doing a YouTube one. This is a really imaginative name for a video game, by the way. There we go, that'll do. Dart, I'm so cool. Thank you. You got the name Kathy, and I like that name. It's a good name. But I'm also assuming you're very cool as well. The script for the abandoned game leaked, and it's basically Metal Gear mixed with Resident... You mean the Silent Hill stuff? I didn't hear anything about, like, a script leaking, but, I just know there was, like, some concept art for a Silent Hill game that had, like, post-it notes or something. And apparently it's set in London? I'm not sure. But apparently there might be several of them Silent Hill games being worked on. More than likely most would be cancelled or never even existed. Like I said, I don't worry myself over Silent Hill these days. There's no point getting excited over any, like, leaks because there's a good chance they're fake. Or some game that will never actually materialize. Or will suck if it does. What's this game about? I don't know, other than it looks like the original Resident Evil, as in the original game on PlayStation 1, and in first person, and you fight zombies. But apparently it's very well liked. And I figured chat would let you enjoy it as I wander through it. Because hey, you guys like that other Resident Evil-like game I played not too long ago? Did you not? It's a bit more pixelated, it would look like an old horror game. But yeah, I feel sleepy now. Is that my fault? I swear I didn't do it. Or maybe I did. You know, this tone of voice gets people sometimes. It's great when they contradict themselves all the time. Okay, I had to read up the chat for that one. So, chat, how have you been? I feel like I've asked that already, but you know what? Some of you weren't here for that. How you been? I've been busy working on my script. Still got a lot of work to do, though. Been slow. When a game is nothing but cutscenes, you'd think it'd go easy, but then I just have to watch the cutscenes multiple times. Does my cat wake me up early for food? No, I close my door and my cat isn't allowed into my room when I'm sleeping, because if I do, she won't let me sleep at all because she constantly moves around in my bed. Back when I tried to let her, she just would not sit still. She'd constantly climb all over me. And I just like, look, this ain't gonna work. So she you know, sleeps outside my bedroom, so she doesn't get to wake me up. Also, GMC, thank you for the gift sub to Kathy. Speaking of Resident Evil, Netflix is saying the newest series is canon to the games, which is, haha, no, it's not. Like, you know, I highly don't see how that would be canon. Since they have, what? Albert Wesker's a little, you know, alive and, you know, has a family and is a bit weird. Different from the games. So, it doesn't matter. Still not watching it. I don't care how much they, you know, claim it is. I don't even watch the movies, and those are supposed to be canon, too. Hey, Kilroy, welcome back, man. 38 months, 2-month streak. Cheers, my man. I'm wondering if when I press new game on this, if it's gonna do like a Resident Evil, like Resident Evil in a, you know, cool voice. Nightmare of Decay. Come on, if you're gonna do a Resident Evil style game, you might as well. Ordered a lumbar supporting gaming chair. I mean, pretty much every gaming chair has that, you know, feature. It really just means it's got a pillow. It's like technological lumbar support. It's like, it could just say, you know, we have a back pillow. Except for my current chair. My current chair actually has a dial-in, like, thing on the side where you can, like, dial in the amount of lumbar you want. Where'd you hear about this game? I saw it on Steam, and I saw, like, some people talking about it on Reddit, I think. And I was like, looks pretty interesting for a stream or two. And apparently the Steam reviews are very nice. I watched my cousin's cat and the world keep moving while I slept, and when I left him out, he kept meowing and banging on my door. Some cats are needy like that. Especially if they're used to sleeping with their, you know, their human, as the cat owners like to call it. Dex is not one of those. I've made sure she likes to sleep outside of my bedroom. How's life? Slow. But my legs are really sore from like doing leg day a day or so ago. My shoulders are really rough too from like, you know, working out with my neighbor a few days ago. So I'm just sore all over. But it's a good sore, alright? It's a good sore. But I'm energized. Hopefully everyone's feeling good. Never skip leg day. Yeah, look, you know, especially for me, like my legs are like one of the few places I can put on decent muscle, it seems. Got one of those scalp massagers today. Give you that cool I've never really felt like I needed my scalp massage though. My head feels fine. I feel weird using like a massager device. Like, what? Work out and don't get sore. That means you're not working out hard enough. No, not really. Maybe it just means you're at your level you like to be at and you're comfortable with it. But yeah, generally if you like push past your limits, you'll get sore from it. Alright, so let me check some stuff real quick. Full screen VSync on bloom, motion blur off. Oh, I'm glad they actually had that checked off. Good, but this is not good at all. Put that up about there. Max blood splatters? What? Sure, why not? 10,000. What is a 10,000 blood splatter, by the way? I don't get that one. Max frame resolution function all the way. Yeah, does this make this blood splatters bigger? We'll check it out once we actually get started. Unlimited breadsticks. No words? No? Okay. Oh, my good old checkmatey TV. Don't you love it when you get these indie horror games and they just like, you know what? Charlie Brown was really scary, wasn't it? Let's do that voice. Motion blur sucks. Why is it even in games? Everyone will offer it because it's easy to program into the game. I don't know. 23-year-old Judith Glasslow, Scottish, was reported missing yesterday evening. She is described as Caucasian, 5 feet 7 inches tall, with a slim build and long hair. The good old people of Caucasia. Whatever went so wrong? The last seen entering apartment after being escorted home by friends following a late night out clubbing. Police searched her apartment and interviewed neighbors, but have been unable to find any clues leading to her current whereabouts. She described as privileged. Fucking love Brian. I especially like when the word unlimited breadsticks. I think the Resident Evil announcer guy for every the games for the intro should really branch out and do more than just Resident Evil. It's like men's restroom when you enter that. Or maybe you go to a restaurant, Big Mac. Just have your in-game announcer do your voices. Close friends and relatives say Glasslow has been complaining about frequent nightmares and hallucinations the day before she went missing. It's unknown if these had anything to do with her disappearance. Glasslow is the latest in an alarming number of recent disappearances that have local residents spooked. Authorities say there have been over 10 missing people reported. Okay, is this supposed to be in Europe? Because the globe behind this person is focused on Europe, and the last person's name is Glasslow. Should try and find the announcer guy on Cameo. I wonder if he's on Cameo. I know the Halo announcer guy is. But I think they've actually used different announcers for the Resident Evil thing, right? Not everyone is on Cameo either, by the way. Look, for instance, moi. Let's see. Police have been unable to find any new leads in their investigation of the disappearances and implore anyone with information to call the Missing Persons Investigation Unit at... Halo announcer guy charges $60 a pop for custom voice lines. I mean, isn't that normally the going rate for a lot of them? Turn off the TV. You've been having terrible nightmares recently, and watching the news about his disappearances is just going to make them worse. Getting late and you're feeling pretty tired. You should eat dinner and take a shower before going to bed. You're pretty sure that there was a leftover slice of pizza in the fridge. Fridge pizza. But what about unlimited breadsticks? 2 Chainz charges is 2 Chainz a rapper? I feel like that name indicates a rapper. Pepperoni? If it's good pizza, it doesn't need pepperoni. Let's be honest, if he ordered it from somewhere, he probably got pepperoni on it. I was expecting to do the door slowly creaking thing with the way everything else in this game looks. Oh, are we playing? I'm too tired to play computer game. Who leaves their game on pause? Apparently the Quarry has 186 unique endings. Imagine if they were all required for the plan. Yeah, but you know when they say that, what they really mean is like very, very minor differences between each one. It's like, oh, in this ending, the person is drinking a can of Coke instead of a can of Pepsi based on your choices. That's one more new ending added to the list. That's how they get to that number. Wait, where's my toilet paper roll holder? Or my bidet? You know what? You gotta have one. Otherwise it means you'll have frightening implications. Like when Bethesda touted Fallout 3 had like 400 endings. Yeah, I've never even played past the opening of Fallout 4, to be honest with you. Okay, they're in the fridge, right? Well, bananas, eggs... Why do video game characters always keep such shitty food stock? Like, oh, the essentials. Eggs, banana, beer. Pizza. Old, cold slice of pizza I should heat up before eating it. So real. I can use this to heat up food. I'm aware. They didn't want to render more food. True, well, that is usually the reason. But then it just makes me feel like my diet is really poor. What kind of microwave does the entire job in 2 seconds? That pizza's still cold. Coke over Pepsi. The true warriors out there drink Diet Pepsi. Diet all the way. Don't drink your calories. Four minutes and 20 seconds posted on the microwave. Well, I think that just means the time of night. It's like 4:20 a.m. I guess I'm going to bed now. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, how do I take showers or bathe in this place? Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't see that before because it's so dirty. On the point we'll have to disagree, you can keep your side of the Mississippi and I'll take the... true, it is a cultural thing, isn't it? But hey, I always say green tea over all of it. How did the TV turn on by itself? I should turn it off. As soon as you turn off the TV, you suddenly notice in the reflection of the TV screen that there is someone standing... Well, do I? I'm squinting. I see nothing there. Turn around and see a large man staring at you with a crazed smile on his face. His hoarse breathing echoes throughout the room. Huh? Potter, did you put your motherfucking name in the goblet of fire? I'm gonna fucking abracadabra. Dumbledore said calmly. Sorry, I saw a video recently. That just been on my mind. Hello, horseman. Man is holding a decapitated head of a woman. Thoughts of the recent wow, that escalated 1 to 1,000,000. He's like, hey, here. The man is holding a decapitated head of a spine, and then he vanishes. In the next moment, a man fades away as suddenly as he appeared. This is what happens when you eat, like, cold pizza at 4:20 a.m. Must be more tired than you thought if you're starting to hallucinate. Maybe eating that while I'm ahead of the game beats going to bed before the best of ideas. What was in that pizza, man? A good night's sleep should help you refresh your mind. I hope that you don't have another nightmare tonight. Blaze it. Has anyone ever actually used the excuse of, man, I ate something weird last night and that's made me want me, made me see that shit. Pretty sure, like, just eating, like, leftovers doesn't make you hallucinate. Unless it gets some kind of weird mold that's full of hallucinogens in it or something, which I don't know if that's actually capable. Pizza D's nuts. Does it give him a big anti-pot message? No. It is Resident Evil-like. Unlimited breadsticks. No, oh. No, we're in a coffin. And they even wrote the name of the game on it. Once I ate leftover food for lunch the next day at work and I started throwing up. Well, yeah, throwing up is more realistic belief. Other than seeing dead people. If you bring back the 90s arcade machines, winners don't do drugs. I've seen them do it ironically. But most people realize that message will just have the counter the effect. Like, oh, this game wants me to smoke pot. Suddenly I found myself inside of a thief level. Oh, that map even looks like Resident Evil. Gate won't budge. Looks like I need to find another key. Don't open that door! What a... I'm gonna go inside first before I do that line. How old is that game? What, this game or something else? You see a cat sitting on a railing at the top of the stairs. It stares at you with unnaturally intelligent eyes. Pardon? Come again? Wasn't expecting talking cats. Cat greets you, and strangely enough, you can understand what it's saying. It's like the nightmare hasn't claimed yet another victim. Many have been brought here against their will and to meet a terrible end one way or another. No one has ever managed to escape alive. Cat pauses to look you up and down, almost as if to appraise you of your worth. It seems unimpressed. I wonder how long you'll be able to survive for. Not long if I have to make my guess. It'll be fun to see how you meet your end in this horrible place. Maybe one of the monsters will get you, or maybe you'll go insane in yourself. Oh, I need to get going. Good luck, stranger. Try not to die too fast. Oh, by the way, are you gonna go to the bathroom? I'd like to follow you in there and just look at you while you do your business. That's what a cat would actually be saying. Like, yeah, go ahead and go to the toilet, human. I'll watch. Slowly. Cat's a dick. Well, I'm pretty sure if cats could talk, they would all basically sound like eugenicists and Nazis. They're lucky they're cute. I just wasn't expecting. Oh yeah, there's a talking cat. Oh, knife run begun. You know the thing about indie horror games? Everyone always accepts, like, yeah, I guess this is what I'm doing right now. Gotta survive the rest of the night. How do I equip? That's not a knife. I mean, yeah, shut up, you'll, guy only ever did 2 movies, and I can't... Paul Hogan. No one cares about his opinion on knives anymore. Oh, it's literally just the Resident Evil zombie, huh? It's gonna turn around and look at me side-eyed. Brought to you by Shinji Mikami. Wow, that even sounded like the zombie mode from Resident Evil. One bite, I'm nearly dead. How you doing, zombie for Noah? Apparently good, I think. Manor key and gun. Gonna guess ammo is a little limited. Only in caution. Excuse me, sir. Paul Hogan has been in 14 movies. Yeah, only 2 of them really only 1 of them anyone cares about. And that's the first, like, Crocodile Dundee, and the second one kind of shit. And then I think wasn't he in Free Willy or something else? I know he's in some kind of dolphin-ass movie. I don't know, I don't care. Like, he did one thing that everyone cared about, and then nothing else. "28 stab wounds. You didn't want to give me a chance, huh? Well, when they're a zombie, you can't take too many chances." Stab him an extra. I'm just making sure, because I've played Resident Evil games before. I know they like to play dead. That's what's triggering it. Dolphin-ass movie, also known as Flipper, I think. What a mansion! Hulk Hogan was also... Hulk Hogan. Okay, different Hogan, by the way. We're talking about Paul Hogan. You know, the... Oi, mate, the Crocodile Dundee character. Quick save, alright. Oh, this is the same layout, huh? Remembering Twitch sucks ass, it can have its moments. Heard Hulk Hogan? That's understandable. Then how did you, like, when we were talking about, like, that's a knife. I did not recognize that bit. And then, but Hulk Hogan, if we want to talk about Hulk Hogan movies, they were real shit, weren't they? There are a number of coin-shaped indents above the fireplace. An old farmer, tired from a day of hard labor, falls asleep under the shade of a tree while his loyal dog watches over him. It'd be nice if there was a quick select for the weapons, but they're really going hard on that. Like, let's make this like a Resident Evil game. I like this cameo in Muppets from Space. I never saw that. I just know that he made, like, I saw like one or two things he did, and one was like where he plays like an alien, a space commando, and like the professor from Back in Future is in it, and it's bizarre as fuck and bad. Everything he's done is bad. Speakers need to be filled before I can do that. Like, we're getting hit over the head with puzzles already. And he's like in what? He did like a bunch of like other kids' movies. Access to some areas of the manor has been obstructed by a strange fleshy growth. Lord William has tasked me with finding a solution to this issue. Screwed a mixture containing equal amounts of linoleum, autism, and aquaverum. Wait a minute, this is turning into a different game. Let me use the credit. Didn't I do exactly this in Amnesia? It's like get rid of a meat wall and can dissolve the fleshy growth and regain access. I think I even used aquaverum. You think his movies were bad, his wrestling was worse? Yeah, he was kind of boring, wasn't he? He's like, I just dropped my leg on people. This area reminds me of that area in Resident Evil 1 where like the fart music plays up like what did I call it? Butt trumpet before? Yeah, butt trumpet. Dumb waiter memo added to your thing. Platform is stuck in the shaft. Maybe I can dislodge it from above. Make sure you close the doors to be polite. Thankfully in video games they do that automatically. Where's the goofy line of the crappy kitchen music? That's what I was talking about earlier. Like the do 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 do. For the pantry, the faint stench of rotten meat is coming from behind it. Try to open the door, but it won't budge. After a moment, a rough voice suddenly calls out from you on the other side. Someone there, please, I need help. I've turned into a monkey. Actually, I locked myself in here, I can't get back out. I've been stuck in here, my precious collection has been rotting away. I must escape so that I can add fresh toys to it. Please, can we help each other? You wish to get in, and I wish to get out. Also, can you bring me a banana? Key to the door should be somewhere in the manor. It's a large blue key and the word pantry carved into it. Please hurry. Do not wish to spend another moment stuck in here. My collection is rotting away. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, they're a bit... Jesus Christ, what are they, like super vegans or taking bullets to the head left and right? I think this is one of those games where you're supposed to like not kill every enemy you come across. Too many headshots that kill the BV zombies. Well, the idea is you're probably like, yeah, run away from them. We're playing as Dr. Dolittle. Why can't we talk to animals? I don't know. It's like a dream world, I think. Bloody sack. I'm actually planning to play another game tomorrow. Yeah, surprisingly, another game. Multiplayer even, though. Right, I'll be playing with someone else. Takes. It's, what is it? Evil Dead game? Apparently it's pretty good. I'm gonna be taking Nen out. Sack full of White Castle? That makes so much sense. Where am I? Nice is used to playing with himself. Well, aren't we all? The most fun you can have, actually. King's Bust. The boss of a kingly man dressed in armor. Present the king with his golden crown and defeat his loyal guards. They open the way forward. White Castle is the bomb. I mean, no, they're not. They're most definitely not that good. In fact, I've had White Castle before and was incredibly unimpressed. Health drink. Oh, we got the Silent Hill-like heals, huh? Where's that guy got? Swing? Options are Kate. It's, I mean, definitely Kate. I mean, she's even already talked about it. White Castle's the bomb that they blow up your toilet. I mean, they're just dry food. I remember I've had, like, their catering when I places I've worked before, and it's like, oh, this is meat, right? Meat? Call this meat? Alright, so... just, like, run past these enemies for the time being. Holding Kumar lied to you? Well, they got paid to lie to you. I'm assuming they got paid for that movie, to talk about White Castle so much. Cat's name better be Kate Sith. Why? Must everything you'll appease your demands when it comes to video game cats? Uh-oh. Well, they gave me this for a reason. Actually, we can just run past them all and leave them in here. We got what we came for. Oh, well, shit. I just realized once you're being attacked, you can't immediately run away. What's my favorite indie horror game? I think Amnesia counts, right? We gotta do all that over again. Yeah, Amnesia technically started out as an indie game. That was an indie game at the beginning, so I'd say that was probably the most successful indie game out there. So I never bothered playing all this other crap. That's like Five Nights at Freddy's or like Slenderman. Tear state note. Must be a Catholic church with all the touch. So now my Catholic grandma would be broken heart if she heard you say that. Tear stained. William has been acting strangely ever since he moved into this manor. He's been spending all of his time in the basement doing God knows what. Tried asking him about it, but they became angry and confrontational. I fear we may be drifting apart. I hate this place. We never should have come here. I don't actually have a Catholic grandma, by the way. I just wanted to, like, fit in with the conversation. Let's see. I came from... Oops. This way. Let's check the other two rooms out. Though I should really go back and get the shotgun. Sorry about that. Windows demanded I update the computer. I didn't even know you were gone, man. Don't worry about it. You're fine. I just assume you were sitting there like you're chilling. Doing what one does. Empty jar. Recipe added, yes. Go finds the chemicals. French fries on burgers. Are you asking me if I like that? I generally like them separate. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can put on a burger. I just don't think, I don't know, I don't really need fries on my burger. I'm good with them being, just, there to dump in the ketchup. Do Windows updates impede your job at all? Regularly, no, because I have it set so it updates at night when I'm asleep. Why? Does everyone else not do that? You guys just letting, like, waiting and like, no, I'll get to it eventually. Wait, okay, we're almost back to where we were. Update, but yeah, mine is set to update before, yeah, around, like, usually when I'm asleep. Makes it a lot easier. Tend to wait until the computer goes update now, bitch. Yeah, well, for me, that would be a bit of an issue. So what if it caught me doing that right when I'm trying to edit something together? Which I have had happen before. Here we is again. Yeah, I had to make up for, like, getting killed earlier. I would rather not use any of these rounds on these things, and I'll never be coming back into this room. I'm gonna try to run past them again. See, much better that time. Your dad let, like, 2 years of updates pile up on his laptop and it took days to fix? What, download them all, you mean? I can imagine so. Just like the constant starting and restarting you must have gone through. Let's, switch back to the pistol, since I'd rather not waste shotgun ammo. Precious, precious shotgun ammo. Are these vegan zombies? They are taking a lot of bullets to the brain. That can usually establish their veganism. And they're all drinking health drinks left around this place, too. Health bar is very similar. I mean, everything about this game is really just Resident Evil 1 with first-person mode. I mean, it's not a bad thing to try in first person, really. In addition to Soylent in this house, good old... you know what? Why does Soylent have such a bad reputation? I've had a few in my life, and they're not bad. I actually think they don't have any soy in them either. They just have the name. Did it just become like a meme? Like a soy face. They're really just chocolate drink. Because it's actually got estrogens and stuff in it? You mean estrogen? Oh, it's that little meme again. The whole thing about plant-based estrogen is already, like, bullshit as it is. Like, oh, it's soy's got estrogen in it, man. It'll give you tits. Like, boy, let me explain some science to you. First off, a different type of estrogen. So not even the same thing. And also, you don't metabolize it like that. So, it doesn't do anything like that. You can use as much estrogen as you want. You're still more likely to grow tits if you're taking actual steroids. But what is estrogen? Well, I'm guessing you just meant estrogen, but estrogen is like the female hormone. But even if you're a male, you still have estrogen. You use very small amounts. And there's some people who think that because soy has a type of, like, estrogen in it, that it's like the same thing as getting, like, an estrogen pill or something. Plant-based estrogens were a problem most of Asia would have, like, I've actually mentioned that before, like, soy is, like, eaten pretty liberally throughout a lot of Asia, and you don't see them having, like, turning into women. Like, but no one ever, like, cares, like, oh, I think it just became, like, a meme. So I now have to defend soy from people because, incorrect science. It's like, god damn it. God damn it. I mean, not even like soy, but, don't make me defend it. But like I said, I think Soylent doesn't have any actual soy in it. It just uses the name because of, marketing. Well, one of the main exports at this point is femboy culture. One of the, don't we in the West, like, have a lot of that going on too, I feel? Especially these days. But I think Asia had a lot of like pretty boy culture. That's for sure. Like the idea of like guys being not really like ruggedly handsome, but like just I guess just like pretty. They did start off that, I feel. Ow! 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 Let me heal. How do I heal? Oh, cute. Did you know hyena females have massive amounts of testosterone and have pseudo? I'm aware of like the. This is a weird thing to say, but I am aware of the hyena clitoris and how it functions. Yes, I've definitely watched documentaries in my time. Typical you as the main character, and when a zombie bites you, you don't turn. Well, this is all probably just a dream. Hyena clitoris, it's just a huge dick. Well, that's what a clitoris largely is anyways. It's just, bundle of nerves. Why are we having this conversation? I gotta ask. Sexted zombie stream? I didn't bring up this issue. If you want, I could, like, do the whole Dumbledore thing. Like, Harry Potter! Did you put your fucking name in the Goblet of Fire again? That might calm everyone down. Dumbledore said calmly. I feel like you can say anything you want violently and angry. If you put Dumbledore said calmly after, it becomes like an excellent meme. It's just like, you know what? That's good stuff. Let's see, where am I? I'm over here. I guess we've like checked over everything. We need to go like this side of the house. Hyena females also give birth. I'm aware. You just watched a documentary you wanted to share, didn't you? Doesn't clitoris turn into a penis when you're a baby in the womb? I'm not entirely sure how all that works, but I do know like everyone technically starts out physically female and then they just like develop into a male at that early in the development. And like some of the reasons like guys have that like line going down them is like remnants of it. Weird conversation again, but hey, is what it is. Where was I need to go talk to that guy in the over here, right? Don't open the floodgates if you don't want it. No, I don't open floodgates. I just engage in conversation. I'm a conversationalist, you see. Y'all need... okay, I'm gonna, like, defend people in chat saying, when you say y'all need to get laid. Pretty sure people talking about hyena clits are not, just doing it because they're horny. They just find the topic interesting. Okay. Didn't, like, people, like, bust down the door when I talked to someone here earlier? Yes, yes, Monkey Man. Here we go. Now we're better equipped for this fight. This is the real fucking gun, isn't it? They gave me a fake gun earlier. You don't like the word femboy? Maybe they should change it to femman, but what if they actually are? Not yet. You know what? I'll agree with that statement. Why not? We got the bloody sack again. What is the description of the bloody sack? Bloody sack that is surprisingly heavy for its size. Seems like the shotgun can do some damage. Well, it is a shotgun up close. If it's spraying that yellow slug, it's gonna take your head off. That's what she said. Yeah, I know. I haven't heard that one in a while, to be honest with you. I applaud the, resurrection of a, dead meme. Can you do a backflip? More than likely. I just would prefer not to. Because there's a good chance I will probably break something. Namely my neck if I landed it wrong. I mean, when you think about it, backflip, it's well, it depends. Does it only count as a backflip if you have to actually stick it? It's just like jumping backwards, and spinning. Pretty sure anyone can do that. This is all the whole landing thing properly. Hope this isn't Chris's blood. Hey, know what? They messed up already. You don't have, like, unlimited saves. We didn't go through these doors last time. Backflips into pussy on the rail. I would not want to risk killing someone with that technique, because I feel that's all you would really accomplish. A lockpick? You are the... Of course I have that, never mind. Keep expecting Wesker to show up? That would eventually instantly make the game better. Pellet gun. Stop being so fast. Shit. What am I going for, by the way? Use Deadeye mode. I want those achievements. Unlimited breadsticks. Alright, that's my meme for the night. Hope you appreciate it. I do want this then. Prize? Try to get as high scores as possible in the allotted time. Score points by hitting red target. Prizes are unlocked by reaching various high scores. Oh, okay. So, okay. Not too shabby. So you get 120, you get shotgun rounds, and then you get whatever this is. I think that might be a lockpick. Oh, there's no reason not to keep doing it. I wonder how much damage this actually does to enemies. It's got infinite ammo on it. Getting the shotgun rounds might be pretty good. Get. Sorry, this requires all my concentration. Suddenly I'm back in playing Ocarina of Time and doing all the old mini games in that. Exciting stuff, I know. We're only going for the extra shotgun rounds, though. Uh-oh. Need the extra time. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. I was 2 points off. Not gonna keep that up any longer, though. In my zone, in my lane, refreshed, hydrated. All that good stuff. Where are we going? Up this way. Doors like the shape of a spade has been carved into the lock. Oh, that's what the pellet gun's gonna be used for, huh? Break shit. Why is my 3DS so useless when Nintendo shuts down the store? I mean, do you still have all the old games you bought, though? Like the cartridges for it? Watch me forget it when I go up against enemies. I have a stupid pellet gun attached, though. What's the story of this game? You fell asleep, and then you woke up in an evil mansion, and a cat talked to you. And people went missing. That's really it, so far. You expect depth? I like it when people say apple juice, because apple juice is a funny word. Apple juice. Apple juice? Does it really make you giggle? Apple juice. Okay, big one open space. Sure. Why not? Cute? I've never heard someone say, just obsessed with the word apple juice before. I mean, I've found words interesting to say before. But not... Uh-oh, dogs. Oh, shit. Had to put him down. Had to be done, son. He's a rabbit. Actually, I think that's the truth. Beetlejuice... Hasn't there been like someone wanted to remake Beetlejuice like the past 20 years? Just like Ghostbusters. It never could get to happen. It's kind of strange that movie never did get a sequel. Considering how popular it was. Those dogs went the way of old... Well, yes, I did shoot them in the head. Repeatedly. Let me in there, but there's a guy... Yeah, that's the item. Item, get. Did the cartoon act somewhat like a sequel? Oh yeah, I forgot there was like a Beetlejuice cartoon. I remember seeing it like 1 or 2 times. It always came on like right before I had to go to school, though. I don't think it's Ken. Play its own little reality. Since Beetlejuice was like the hero in the cartoon, wasn't he? When he's like a horrible like ghost in the movie, the villain. Need to find a key to unlock the door. Michael Keaton was the bomb in Beetlejuice. I mean, it'd be really hard to find someone who could have done that role better. These days, if they ever redid Beetlejuice, they'd, well... I was about to suggest, given the director of, that movie, who they might get to play it, but considering the legal trouble he's currently going through, probably not. Lydia from Beetlejuice cartoon was Ada's voice actress in Resident Evil, like the original one, and like... in like Resident Evil 2 on PS1. I did not know that, but now you say that, it does sound familiar in my head. Or Claire, you mean? Yeah. Like, now that you're saying that, when I think of her lines in that, it does remind me. Alright, so what am I missing? Let's see. Dumbwaiter memo. A memo about the broken dumbwaiter in the kitchen. The damn dumbwaiter's broken again. I was sitting at the pantry key to the second floor and the platform got stuck in the shaft on the way up. No one can get up to the pantry until the stupid lift is fixed. Lord William is going to be furious. Maybe dropping something heavy into the shaft from the second floor will be enough to dislodge it. You like Claire's OG voice actress? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It just clearly was a bit cartoonish. Looking over the fact that no one who most of the characters in Cinemax and Resident Evil are. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time something's been unaccredited. I have heard rumors, though, that the girl who played the live-action Rebecca Chambers in the opening Resident Evil movie was actually in porn or something. I have no idea if that's true or not. I just remember reading that somewhere. Probably somewhere, you know, that you shouldn't be trusted. But it wouldn't surprise me, since they all were, like, no-names and no one ever knew about. And the fact that they, like, they didn't get credited either. Hard labor falls asleep under the shade of a tree while his loyal dog watches over him. I did just find the dogs outside, and there was a dude, but I didn't see anything. They did find out that the guy who played Barry was an Australian teacher. So were they all Australian then? Because I can't imagine that they pulled someone all the way from Australia to come to America to, like, you'll record that. Then more than likely they were all Australians, and that's why the voice lines were dubbed in as well. We got our clue, boys. We can now hunt down the rest. Well, hunt down is a very strong word, though. Maybe just like you'll find the rest. That's something about a tree and a dog, but I got nothing down here. I want to even use a bloody sack for it. Meet up in Australia? I mean, it might be a little expensive for some people. Australia is a very, very long way away. Like an all-day flight. You're gonna get your man boob up pierced? You mean your nipple pierced? I mean, hair makes it more sensitive. For the ladies, I don't know if it has the same effect on the dudes. And I gotta admit, they're probably a better look on the ladies too. Alright, there's something I gotta do downstairs, and I'm not sure what it is. Swim over on our Dartigan body pillows. I don't know if that... I wouldn't recommend, one, I don't have... If you're buying those, they're not official. And two, I'm pretty sure there's a disclaimer, you can't use them as a flotation device. I think I actually might have to do that, get the lockpick to open this up by winning the little minigame. I can't think of anything else to do. Which means that we might be in for some suffering, because I need 150 points for that. So, concentration mode engaged right now. I need all the points. Come on, we can do it. Squint, chat, squint. Oh. I need the 5. It's a failure. Oh! Sudden save! Well, we got shotgun rounds. But I think do I really need the lockpick? Because that's going to be hard to get 150. Will Nightmare of Decay 5 see John Blue Meadow punch a boulder into a volcano and stop Aryan Wesker from unleashing the super zombie virus? God, we can only hope so. I mean, how am I supposed to respond to that? But yes, of course it will. That is exactly what will happen. You thought otherwise? Winner, winner, buckshot dinner. I mean, just, I really hope I don't have to, like, do this just for my only lockpick, because, oof. Copyright similar names? For what? I mean, sure, why not? In rifle marksmanship, in army basic, the only target I missed was close as fuck. I was pissed. How did you miss it, then? We'll come back to that. I want to, like, ensure that I actually do, or don't have to do that first. Key. Chris Redfield. I know who you're talking about. I'm just like, how did you want me to respond to that? Because, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's the joke. Joke was already the comment. I, for one, are fresher at new things. Like, well, surprise me. This game just likes 10 points, and that's how you advance. I mean, I thought that was like an optional thing, but like some extra resources, but no. It is feeling like you do have to like maybe get the lockpick out of it. Unless I just missed something over here. But no, let's not give up hope yet. Don't even know I was hitting the 300-yard targets, no problem, but one was 50 yards and I thought I nailed it. Stayed upright. Maybe the wind changed. That's what I would have said. Need to get chemicals. We've come across none of those. What's up, Balak? How you doing, man? I think I need to drop this, like, sack of bloody meat into this dumbwaiter, but I think it's the... I gotta be upstairs to do it, right? Yeah, I gotta be upstairs, and the doors up there are locked. Are these indie games? Yes, this is an indie game. How did you know? Can you think of any, like, non-indie game that uses this art style? Like, hey, you know what? Let's make our game look like a PS1 game. Only with good frame rates and widescreen support. Because it looks purposely old in order to shove nostalgia down your... I mean, I'm still wondering when the PS2 level graphics will become the nostalgia trip. Hey, Sarai, how you doing? Like, right now we're so richly in the PS1 era of nostalgia, y'all games, graphically. But you know the PS2's time is a-coming, right? I'm kind of sad we skipped right over the whole Dreamcast graphics, though. No one like, hey, let's make games look like that. Oh, shit, I don't need to be in here. I made chicken and cheesy rice. I made chicken as well. Just my standard, like, steamed chicken, though. Didn't want to get too fancy today. Don't say that I want to still be young. I mean, you are mentally, hopefully, maybe. I don't know, some people might think it's a bad thing. Like your dad, like, when are you gonna grow the fuck up? Nostalgia is a powerful drug. I don't know, I've never really had a weakness for nostalgia. It doesn't really like, I don't buy things based off of it. You think apart from February with HFW and Elden Ring, it seems like it might be another slow year? I mean, not necessarily. I mean, next month we got that horror game, The Quarry, and then I think there's something else in the summer, and then the summer is always slow anyways. But then the end of the year we've got, what is it, God of War, Ragnarok, and then a couple other things, so it feels about normal. Is this a Doom game? No, this is a Resident Evil game played in first person. I'm pretty sure there is a Doom mod that is basically just Resident Evil as well. Oh, okay, here we are. This is where I needed to go. New spots. Ancient, yeah, that's summer for you. Summer is when you play all the stuff you haven't had time to yet. An old grandfather clock. There is a keyhole that can be used to unlock the face cover. Really struggling. Look, our guy has a diet of pizza, banana, and beer. He's got no muscle strength. One funny thing I saw online the other day, a Microsoft rep answered a question and was like, "We will not let our new acquisitions rot. We will be pumping out games like no one's business." And the journalist went like, "What did you do with Conquer and Banjo-Kazooie?" And the rep just death stared at the guy. I mean, true. Oh, that's where I gotta put the ladder. But you know what? They could make easy money off that by releasing the graphical upgrade of Banjo and Banjo-Kazooie 2, like they would the other PS1 style platformers. Get on it. No reason not to. And also, that's not the only franchise they've let just rot. Climb to the vent? No, not yet. Where did that even take me? You know that saying, "Don't kill the part of you that's cringe, kill the part of you that cringes"? Well, I'm laughing hard at the part of me that was cringe. Can you give us a time of death of your cringe status? And also, what was the method? Okay, killing them with a BB gun, probably not a good idea, right? You know what? Health drink. How many health drinks do I gotta take to get out of caution? Death is the only way out. I don't know, BB guns hurt like a bitch. Hurt, not kill, though. I've definitely been shot by a BB gun. In fact, I actually accidentally got one of my redneck friends back in the day to actually shoot himself in the back of the throat with a BB gun. Looking at the time steps of this story that I wrote, it was probably back in 2011. Also, I was 15 at the time. Oh, the cringiest of years. Blood running while death is the only way out. Did you write this by any chance? The death is the only way. That seems like something a 15-year-old might write. They don't break the skin. If you shoot yourself in the back of the throat with a BB gun, it does break the skin. Trust me, I saw the hole. Most definitely can. I'm glad they're giving me so much ammo. Facebook memories show me old stuff I wrote, like my old Metal Gear Solid slice of life garbage I wrote for class where Snake married Meryl. Ooh, wow, you were a super fan of that series then, were you? See, yeah, these guys are getting up. All of them are getting up, actually. Should we preempt it a little bit? Save the ammo. I want to die by a murderous cow. Imagine a cow coming at you with an axe and going the shining on you in its mouth. I don't know, death by cow sounds like it's going to be strictly a trampling affair. Uh-oh, getting a little dangerous there. This is getting me killed. Why am I doing this again the hard way? Yeah, we saved enough ammo, and I don't know why, because we get plenty. Don't know, yeah. I mean, I have guns, but it's meant to be like a Resident Evil game, but I'm getting way more ammo than I normally get in a Resident Evil game. What's the point of coming down here again? Do I have a flashlight? No. Even Resident Evil 5? Yeah, you got plenty of ammo in that game. It's still the idea if you really need to conserve ammo with, like, Resident Evil 4. It's making the sound. Oh, it's the talking? Is it the talking cat? So this was first-person Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 7. No, this game is brand new. Thanks for freeing me. This is so out of place, by the way. From that washing machine. This is a bit real because my family actually had a cat that died in a washing machine. I'm not lying about that. And, like, my mom, like, left the washing machine door open to go get more clothes and, like, jumped inside and, like, went to bed in it. And then she came back and stuffed the clothes in there without realizing it. And then turned it on. Thanks for freeing me from that one. Downer of a story, I know, but it's all true. Washing machine, who knows how long I would have been stuck in there if you hadn't come along. I saw something shiny in the machine. I went to get it, but the lid closed on me and I couldn't get back out. Managed to get the shiny that's inside. Since you saved me, I'll give it to you. Here, take it. Maybe you can find a use for it. Cat places down a large coin in front of itself. Ah, that's how you get a Bitcoin, huh? Childhood was fucked up. Okay, that one was a pure accident. That was not some kind of intentional, like, horror story. How much blood? I wasn't there for it. I was already moved out by the time that happened. I only heard about it from my mom. But I imagine it probably did make a mess of some of the clothes in there. Cat gave you a dog coin? Well, hey. It's more valuable than cat coin, possibly. Dogecoin. Good old Dogecoin. Let's see. Okay, these are both locked, so can't do anything with the clock. Guess we can go through that, and that's the only thing left to try out, right? Evening, folks. What's up, Black Femme Geek? How you doing? Hope you're ready for weirdo indie horror games. Oh, finally a crit. You ever think about Ocelot's audition for Foxhound and they ask, what's your talent? And also it just goes, I'm really good with the revolvers. I have chronic backstabbing syndrome, and I think he was just recruited though. I don't think he had to interview for anyone. Just so we're clear that I know the joke is like, hey, how would you get this job? And you can really animate that. But I'm pretty sure he was just inducted into it. I mean, also he'd have to point out that I used to be part of like the Russian, KGB. Is that cool for me to work for like you now, even though I used to work for the enemy? I think that would actually, make it difficult to get the job more than anything else. Oh, another Bitcoin. Tired, but also satisfied that my workload has gone down since I started responding to work emails with my coworker didn't complete this, so I'll forward it to them. And Liquid was probably like, you broke my arm when I was like 10. Well, I always wondered if like, did Liquid and Snake ever meet each other before Shadow Moses? I never really figured that out. I didn't act like Snake knew him before that, so I'm guessing they never did. Which is weird, they were in the same unit. You would think like, Snake had met all those guys before. So like, Snake was part of Foxhound, but he never met anyone else in it. Except for like, Grey Fox, apparently. Snake didn't know any of the Foxhound people from Metal Gear Solid 1. Like I said, I think the only one I ever met was like Grey Fox. And Big Boss, obviously. Game really looks like Silent Hillish. Well, it's meant to be more Resident Evil-ish. Linoleum. It really is just like first-person Resident Evil and, a bit shittier. Oh. Alright, okay, we gotta go put a respawn in, are we? Alright, we got, puzzles to solve down here now. Save the game by running on Notepad, that's the way you do it. But that's also, that definitely is inspired by Silent Hill, that bit. Right, so we got the dumbwaiter, and we also got 2 coins for that fireplace, right? You just go in a big-ass circle, I did. Just like my life. That was very, what do I need to bring into the castle, this room? Present the king of the Gold Crown. Respawning enemies. Well, I think they'll respawn once you reach a certain point. That's pretty normal, actually. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Right, dumbwaiter. Pantry key. Okay, that's let this do not. Oh, wrong door. Since I'm expecting like tough enemy. I was about to say get the pellet gun. Hurry and open the door. My collection is rotting away as we speak. Use the key to unlock the door. Finally, I get back to work by adding fresh toys in my precious collection. You open the door and what greets you is a ghastly sight of mutilated bodies impaled on stakes. A pungent stench of rotten flesh bursts from the now open doorway and assaults your nose. Mysteriously, the key has disappeared and there is no sign of the person that was locked inside the room. Young woman has been impaled on a wooden stake. Her expression is eerily peaceful despite the gruesome manner of her death. Holding a coin in her hand. Ah, the final Bitcoin. Yeah, she's just crying because the market crashing out. I understand. Pry the coin from her dead hands. A moment later, the anguished crying of a woman echoes throughout the pantry and cold chill runs up your spine as you sense a malicious presence in the center of the room. Oh, shit. Why can I move so slowly? This is not fair. I can really, like, move at a slow snail pace right now. Well, that's kind of bullshit. Okay, we're too far away. We go back down the stairs. Meet Golem, yes. I mean, yeah, well, no one said it's gonna be exactly like Resident Evil. Try that again, though. For some reason I was just moving really slowly once you popped up. Should be moving like that. Right, so there's another save point nearby. Could have used that one actually, but we'll do that the next time I die. Which we all know is coming. Alright, so... Alright. Does a shotgun slow you down? Feel like it does. No. Yeah, the dumb winner. Oh, yeah, no. Scary games don't work on me, chat. You know this by now, right? Is your character one-handed because you use that pump? Well, it's just old school video game first-person rendering. Just like Doom Marine. I just can't... This is a bit... We gotta use the table to our advantage. You ate some motherfucking applesauce? Awesome, lovely. Ow! Maybe we should switch to the handgun. You're back with food? I think I'm fighting food right now. This is a great boss fight, by the way. Oh, I do have a sprint button. Okay, so what we're going to do is like get all this prepared first, so I have to keep doing it over and over again. Danger in one hit. Seems that way. Maybe you are food all along. That's the real mystery. I mean, that pizza we had at the beginning of the game might have been a message. That's how you do the proper, you know, trick, chat. You do something innocuous at the beginning of a piece of entertainment, and later it becomes very important. Okay, so there's another save in here. I think... Yeah. Not that that really saved as much time. You died again? I guess you're playing Elden Ring, right? You're going to be dying a lot. So, just so you're aware. Okay. You ate pizza, you monster. I know it had feelings, right? Am I winning so far? Yes and no. This thing's just a little janky. It's an interesting fight, to say the least. But now that I got the key, let me open the door. I'm gonna go back and save after I do this. Yeah, weenie. Yeah, when is it? I feel like the half-life of the you know, the "Are you winning, son" meme is kind of over. little bit done. Just a touch. Not that I have the authority to declare a meme dead or not, but I don't know, I just feel like I understand them enough to like, you know what, this one's run its course. We need stronger material. Elden Ring is pushing your shit in. Are you having fun with it, though? Are you enjoying that shit pushing? By the way, chat, who's excited to watch to see some Evil... has anyone here played Evil Dead yet? Actually, let me ask that first. Has anyone played Evil Dead? I've been reading it's pretty good. I was a bit on the fence about it, but I think I'm going to be getting it and playing it. No? Is that you saying it's a bad game? My one Discord friend got so stoned earlier he wanted to try banana on his pizza. People do that without being high, you know. Evil Dead as a game, yeah, it's only on Epic Store though, is a big issue. But it's apparently pretty good. Pantry. Okay, I see how this is gonna be. That. Must have nearly killed him last time. Would you kindly play Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song? I don't want to play it. Isn't... I've heard of it, but I don't know what kind of game it is. Isn't it just like a point-and-click adventure game or something? I don't want to play a Masquerade game unless it's like the original one that came out. If it's like one of those like weird like text-based games they've been having recently out of it, I don't really have much interest. Also very Cinnable as a narrative detective game. Like I said, is it like full-on 3D or is it just 2D? Do you not see his health bar? I did not see his health bar. Dynamite. It's a Detroit type game, so it's all in like 3D. But then again, it's probably really cheap, though, I'm gonna guess. So far, everything that studio has released from the, you know, the Masquerade license has been kind of iffy. Where would I even use dynamite at? So we need to save because I feel like that doing that fight over again. $3D? I mean, I'll take a look at it. It might be something to play at some point. Have you played The Council? It's from the same studio. I have not played The Council. I know of it though. I know, remember the characters look really weird in that game. And it kind of put me off playing it. That's like some kind of weird, like, Illuminati type game, but only like famous figures from like the 17th century. You got like George Washington and Napoleon and stuff. Seems a little high-minded. Alright, we got all the coins. Let's take them to the fireplace. Nothing better than watered-down soda. Pale Bunny, mixing station, elevator. Where was it? What I need? Fireplace is right there. Okay, so we go back around. Probably not a good game, but I'll make an excellent sim video. Just because, I mean, I have to really want to do it though first, so I have to look at it like, do I want to play this? Who knows? I don't want to promise it. No tea? I'm out of tea. I have to, like, you know, buy some more. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be drinking tea. They don't have to worry about that getting watered down. Like, you're, like, getting, like, stale from, like, both temperature going down and ice in it. Alright, coin go in, right? Not correct. Old farmer, tired from a day of hard labor. Okay, no, okay. Farmer goes here. Club key. Okay. What doors can I open now? Club door, that's a spade. Cabin. Old clock. Club key. So up that, back up that way. Okay. Was Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines a good one? Well, good is, you know, subjective. It definitely has a lot of faults because it wasn't even finished. It just has really strong character and atmosphere. But mechanic-wise, it was like barely playable. But if you can get around the bad combat, it's an enjoyable game. There's some mods you can get that make it a bit better. And that's the best way of playing it. But, you know what, they were promising us a new one just a year ago, and it, you know, flopped. Well, it didn't happen, because, you know, bad developer. Bloodlines is the best game ever made, in my opinion. I mean, to some it may be. I definitely like it. It's got really good character design and character iteration, and, you know, the atmosphere is top-notch. But, yeah, the bad combat and some other mechanics hold it back. Would that make a good sim video? I don't know, I recorded it back when I played it, but I don't know if I'd make a good sim video out of it. Possibly. Maybe one day. Same with Deus Ex. I've noticed a lot of people doing, like, reviews on a lot of these older PC RPGs recently, and trying to make them more appealing to Zoomers. You know, I don't want to fight you guys every single time I'm up here, you know. So you survived the first... Usually that's a one-shot kill on these guys. Oh, miss! Shit. I've got no more health drink. You know what? Let's reload. That's bad. Right, but, has anyone else noticed the amount of review... Like, they're usually, like, video game reviews that feel like they're just solely designed to make, like, they take, like, an older game and make it appealing to Zoomers who never got to play it when they were kids. Like, this, if you know about the Seath to Zinc Talks, he does a lot of them, Maxor as well. That's another channel that's, like, big from doing it. Well, they do some more recent games, too, but a lot of their work seems to be focused on older games, and, you know, let's Zoomify it. Is this GoldenEye? No, this is... I had to look over at my Twitch channel. Nightmare of Decay. I couldn't remember the name of it. Zoomerify? Yeah, I've noticed it as a trend. I mean, it's not bad. They do make good content. It's just amusing that you gotta, like, Zoomify an older game in a video form. But I've also called them hype reviews before, but now I'm leading toward calling them, like, Zoomify reviews. You were making a joke? I wasn't. That was my joke, by the way. I wasn't, and then dead silence. I honestly, I mean, there's a lot of ways you could look at this and maybe be reminded of GoldenEye. Fuck us millennials. Well, we don't really need convincing. We already knew they were good because we played them back then if you were smart and had a computer. Clock key. There's an encyclopedia worth of every possible video essay on everything. True, but there's a unique brand of them. I mean, an essay is one thing, where you're just, like, describing all the strengths and weaknesses. Then you have, like, the Zoomerify hype reviews that I've been noticing becoming, like, the big YouTube trend. It's like, a lot of them even started like, do you want to play a game that lets you beat women, discriminate against minorities? Just usually, like, hyping something up as, you know, like, some minor part of it up and, like, a big deal. Well, I've got the tale for you. And, you know, full of lots of quick Photoshop editing. Fucking lol. I mean, it's true if you watch a lot of, like, I mean, they're good videos, I'm not gonna lie, they are amusing. If you've ever watched any of, like, Seth's videos, or, like, Maxor, a lot of them are pretty much exactly the same. I know Maxor is the ones that pop in and out, but he's really just, like, a Seth-inspired channel. But, it's just an amusing trend to watch grow. Pool cues. Two pool cues are positioned in a way that resembles clock hands. One Q is pointing towards a 2, while another Q is broken in half, pointing towards an 8. Alright, so, yeah. 8. Oh, 810, gotcha. I know I'm not American and your customs seem strange for a European like moi. Why are you shotgunning everyone that clearly wants a hug? I mean, do they not have zombies where you're from? So there's not a common occurrence over there in Europe. Seth clones are becoming a thing, just like Donkey made. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to be a thing. I mean, I can't really speak to, like, you know, negatively then. I mean, I'm a clone channel myself. But, yeah, Maxor was the first one I noticed, but I'm pretty sure there's others now, too. He's just, like, the biggest one. But, like, I'm not lying. I'm, like, downing them on it. They make good stuff. Zombies aren't a common occurrence in America. You shut your goddamn mouth. You're not supposed to give away the truth. We gotta get... You know what? Get out of my way. Have I ever played Morrowind? I've played bits and pieces of it. Mainly, like, the beginning of it, and then I like, wait a minute, I gotta, like, find this dude, and I don't know where he is? Fuck that. The clock, yes. Real. Oh, thank you for more keys. I always felt like zombies are a metaphor to immigrants and homeless people in America. No, zombies are actually a metaphor of consumerism. Originally. That's pretty much what they still are, too. That's why they, you have the big, remember, like, the Day of the Dead movie where it's set in a mall? It's just like, oh, this zombies represent human consumerism. Whatever. It's always a shitty message, but whatever. It's what they went with. Why don't I just shoot the glass? Because there are rules here. That's why. Maxor's cool. I've seen his, like, Metal Gear Solid Rising reviews. Good stuff. Oh, well, I'm guessing that's why I used the dynamite on, right? Or did I need the acid for that? Servant's note. Lord William has been acting unusual as of late. He's been spending all of his time in the basement, and Lady Irma has fallen into a deep depression over his strange behavior. It all seems to be started after he asked me and a few other servants to install a wardrobe over a large hole in the basement. In the weeks afterward, it's almost like he has become a different person, aloof and quick to anger. Lord William has ordered us to meet him in the basement again tomorrow night. I wonder what strange task he'll have for us to do this time. Is Wesker Jeff Bezos then? Wesker is a full head of hair, I'll have you know. Also, Jeff Bezos just runs a logistics company. What is that to a man who is a god? Are you friendly? There is a fleshy growth in the wall and a large hole in the center, a creature with red glowing eyes peering out of the hole. Hello. Hello, stranger. Hello, stranger. Mind doing a favor for me? Do a favor for the creature in the... Sure, we're buddies. Thank you, stranger. I've tried asking others, but they would only scream and run away at the moment I greeted them. How rude. You see, I'm an avid collector of human heads. The tortured expression of death on their faces fills me with great joy. But my collection is flawed. I've recently realized that something is missing. All the heads in my collection are male and I have no female heads. I wish to correct this imbalance. You can bring me 3 female heads, then place them on the tray I will have provided. I will reward you for your troubles. Consataka Wesker makes me think you have a body pillow. I would have one if you're available. I just like quoting him. It's fun. That's why. Sounds like your ex-girlfriend bought a hole in the wall. Complicated situation you must have found yourself in. Alright, so I found the other key I needed, so... We can now go to that... Where was it? Let's see, not that. This one. It's back on the bottom floor of the stairwell. Yeah, we can go open that up. Do you gotta pick up the... Do I gotta pick up the tray? I think he just said bring the heads to him here and then put them on the tray. Offerings to the creature in the hole can be placed in this tray. So. What an amazing and brave individual. Tell him he needs black, Asian, LGBT heads too. Wow. I didn't know we were, like, exporting our culture to, like, demons and, you know, living in nightmare holes. Let's see. Okay, back downstairs, and then... Yeah, back downstairs. Maybe you can rip that impaled woman's head off? I don't think so. But it might be worth checking, because we are in that area. Wesker should have gone with the Jeff Bezos route, and he could have actually achieved complete global saturation. He definitely would not have died in a volcano. And you know what? Shipping companies, you know, like Amazon, probably make a lot more money than, like, bioterrorism. Never understood how they're supposed to make money off that, you know, that scheme, by the way. Let's sell world-ending plagues to, like, terrorists. You know what? Because terrorists are known for, like, doing good business. Turn zombies into weapons, sell the weapons, and make the money, but you can't control it once it's released. It's a virus. Kind of an issue. Can I take these heads? Oh, I guess I can take it. Take her head. Ugh. Use your survival knob to cut off and take her head. It's one head down. You're right, yeah, I actually would have, like, yeah, I think how that works, and would have not done it before. Alright, so the next place we go is over here. Still have not found the chemicals for making this yet either. Got a jar of linoleum. And I need two other ones though. Never heard of this game. It only recently came out. And, you know, it's a very tiny indie game, so... There's probably reasons, just saying. There was another horror indie game I wanted to play, but you know, I chose this one tonight instead. The other one's like a, you know, horror-themed, like, western, actually. It's probably the better game. Not this one's bad. I'm enjoying my time with it. Ever played Stardew Valley? No. I've seen it played, though. If that counts. You're a huge fan of European folklore and culture because it's not taught, but I also see the melting pot as interesting. I mean, hey, exposes you to a lot of other cultures and ideas. Hentai puzzle, are you asking for one, or are you asking me if I am one? Honestly, the most terrifying thing about this game is the skeet shooting minigame. Well, hey, it's a minigame. You only have to... Getting the last one just gives you a lockpick. Alright, so, let's check out this room. Okay, this is where I need the flesh wall. The wall made of a strange fleshy growth. Maybe I can dissolve it with something. Or just use the knife I have and cut through it like steak, but I don't know, I'll get you. Melt it instead. Getting Resident Evil 4 vibes. Hexagon-shaped hole. Okay, need cranks. Oh, wait a minute. I like fucked it up because now he's like where I can't reach. You may go out and come back in. But Dart, you, the master of unlocking, might be able to use it. Yeah, but it only opens up a chest, and so it's like, here's an extra weapon, probably. We'd get this guy turned around, though. I actually thought that was coming from the game for a second. But thank you, BJ. So this is like a... guessing we'll be gassed. Pull it. Anyhow, that works. Why are the noises so sexual? Did you ever hear the first Resident Evil game? That game was nothing but sexual moans. And sexual music too, when it, especially once you enter the kitchen. Is your playthrough of Bloodlines in the archives? Which clan... Is it in the archives? I'm not sure if it is. It might be. You'd have to look through it. It might not be. It might have happened before that. But, all I can say is check, because I don't recall if it is or not. Which clan did I play? I played as Malkavian. Good old Malkavian. Yeah, I can't do anything with this right now. I need to get the cranks, because that'll make this thing move out so I can push it. No getting that yet. Alright. Is this a room next? That room's next. Alright, gotcha. I'm beginning to think this might be a somewhat short game. Wait a... Wait, they just literally dropped the Resident Evil 4 cultists into it? They're even speaking like Latin and shit? And they're shooting me? What? This is a bit, unnecessary. Yeah, okay. Cool, I like dying. This isn't a good idea for this game to have, suddenly have enemies I can shoot. Alright, I see your game. Love all knowledge and oppression. Okay, I'm rolling up. Oh, fuck. Voice it around. Oppression is depressing, but I'll check him out on one of my I can handle depressing topics days. I guess we're talking about another YouTuber. Men of Glocks. Are you excited for She-Hulk? Because I am. Are you asking me that? That doesn't feel like a question directed toward me. Alright, let's deal with, like, the old... I was not expecting them to put also, there's, like, the Resident Evil 4 monks into it. They also messed up, those guys didn't carry guns. Shotgun. No more of that. Suddenly I feel like I'm playing like... What was it? Hexed? Oh, there's like one of those old games you fought a bunch of cultists. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. You're here? What's up, Doctor? How you doing? Texan? Yeah. I think it's, I just know there's like, or was it Blood? Maybe it's Blood. I don't know. Both of those old Doom clone games that were like, you know, fighting cultists and shit. X and 2 is... I never played it. Those are before my, like, time on PC gaming. No Guns and X. Yeah, I think it's Blood. That's the one I've seen, like, videos of. Let me go back downstairs and check what was down there before I try this door. Blood, a game by Monolith Productions. I guess that's the developer of it, right? Are you younger than you? Am I young? I don't know. Does it matter? I'm wise in the way of the world. Okay. Putting a fucking mimic in this game, huh? Do you follow any rules? Like, any rules at all? Oh, we got a lockpick from it. You're 35, remember? Well, keep in mind, I was dirt poor as for, like, my age of, like, 0 to, like, 18. And didn't have access to any, like, computers until actually I graduated high school. And even then didn't have access to a good computer until I'd say, like, 2005 or more later. Actually, it wasn't until, like, 2008 or so that I think I bought my first, you know, gaming computer. So, that was well after all those kind of games had been out. Like, that was well after, like, thinking like Half-Life 2 and everything. So I didn't get into, like, PC gaming till, like, after, like... The first PC game I can remember playing was Half-Life 2. I remember, like, just being excited for that. And, you know, my first paycheck for my job, I actually bought a decent like a, you know, somewhat decent computer just so I could play it. Being back, no, you don't trust me. It does not bring back old memories. It's not like that's trauma I'm suppressing. I'm just pointing out why I didn't get to play older games when I was a kid. I had to stick strictly to console, you know. That was the only thing my parents... I didn't even understand computers at the time. Like, using the internet was like a big thing for me. It's like, oh, I could use the school computers and you don't go on the internet. Wanting to play games is strictly on console, and most of those games never came to console. Practice being poor, playing games at 2 frames per second. Like I said, it's just like, you know, a handful of, like, you know, console games for me. Shape of a diamond. That a lady? Oh, sweet, we can rip her head off. What is this game doing to me? Locked. I need to find a key to unlock it. I see your ghost in the... That's creepy. Interesting note. What has happened to my husband? It's almost like William has become a completely different person. Now he even spends his nights down in the basement. I can't remember the last time we slept in the same bed together. We barely even speak to each other anymore. Even more worrying, some servants have gone missing and strange things have been happening around the manor. Just last night I heard a horrid breathing sound coming from the wardrobe. Kept me up all night. Tried to tell William about it, but he just ignored me and walked away. I'm beginning to fear for my life. I can't live like this anymore. You're going to be a serial killer? They're already dead, keep in mind. Oh, sweet, we can rip... Chad, it's what the game demands of me. I must do as the game tells me, and it tells me things in voices that says rip women's heads off. This game better have a clown basement music from Resident. We've already been in, like, the kitchen basement and did not have clown music. We joined a D&D group and had a meeting with another D&D group today. I didn't realize it was so interconnected. Next thing you know, you'll be buying 3D printers just so you can print off your terrain in, like, miniatures. I think I'm joking, it'll happen. Right. Your head. Oh. Decapitated body of a middle-aged woman lays sprawled on top of the bed. A trail of blood is leading from the body to a bloody wardrobe. Need a wardrobe key. Okay, what's next? Alright, we need a different diamond key for that. We got this door that haven't been in yet. Yeah, 100 bits. See, the video games cause violence? Checkmate, gamers. I mean, they finally got the proof they need. They've been waiting all this time. I'm sorry, everyone. Congressional hearings are coming up soon, and I ruined it. Wasn't there, like, speaking of congressional hearings, wasn't there another alien convention for, like, you know, the Congress? Like, hey, CIA, tell us, are aliens real? And they're like, I don't know. Ah, our government sometimes. Checkmate. I mean, you did play all three of the latest Mortal Kombat games, and you got less and less. Yeah, but those games are all, like, diverse now. They teach you positive lessons. It's like now, instead of just ripping off the heads of white guys dressed up to look like Asians, you rip off the heads of actual Asians. So much progress in our world. What did I just pick up? Filthy toilet. I'm also stepping on bugs. What the fuck? That's me and my particular brand of humor. That's why. Alright, do the Silent Hill thing. Reach in the toilet. Toilet is clogged with disgusting filth. The stench coming from it is extremely pungent. You notice that there's something stuck in the toilet. Reach in and get it. Who would do something so disgusting? Wash your hands now, please. Please? So let me get this straight, Mr. Miller. You decapitate several women and put their heads in a hole and will become a video game. Told you, see, this is all in Minecraft, officer, I swear. Let me show you my game save. What a lovely time for my food to arrive. Well, it's all pixelated, so it doesn't really look anything gross. Does that really make you sick? It's like brown pixel. Brock, I elect you to be a leader of our country. He eats people. Yeah, I mean, that was a big deal with his character, is he eats people. He literally says it in every, like, intro. He's like, I'll turn you into leather. It's like, also, I will lead this tribe with peace and harmony with the rest of the Outworld. Are you for real? I mean, you literally walk through one of their camps and it's full of skinned humans. Like, oh, you can trust me, Baraka, to, like, lead in peace and, like, share in prosperity. Did they shit out the crank? I gotta assume that's what happened. I wouldn't have wanted to have been there when I was doing. If it were simple, I could probably unlock it with a lockpick. Oh, where's my lockpick at? Who ate crank for dinner? But it's all the iron. Just imagine the passing, though. In the same boat, and that's a long time well, I know why the toilet is broken. They use the crank. It happens in real life, too, when terrorists argue about discrimination. Which part of this argument does this relate to? So, what do I got? So, I got the crank, so I can go downstairs and deal with that stuff now. I need one more bottle of chemicals before I can, like, mix those as well and get rid of the flesh wall. Let's see. Need a diamond key now, though. And I've got one head and I need two more. So now we go back over. Where was the... It's upstairs I need to go, so yeah. Square-shaped hole. Yeah, about all the way back up there. Mortal Kombat is not death, but life. Raiden, I don't know, Raiden. Tell that to Scorpion. Was that in... Did Raiden actually say that? Mortal Kombat is not about death? I feel I would have... wait, did I send that line? Now I'm confused. In the 95 movie and the car... Okay, it's in the cartoon then. I was gonna say, if that was in the games, I definitely think I would have mentioned that. Because that is some bullshit. I know now. Mortal Kombat is light. really not open that when I was over there earlier? I didn't. Ah, Sora, welcome to the Mortal Kombat tournament. No, there's a crossover they need to have. Think of the views, or like the sales. I mean, I think I need to go this way, don't I? Yes. Actually, wasn't there one over there? There is. Yeah, it's over there. Gar, Sora, are you gonna show us your fatality? What did you eat for dinner? Well, a rhetorical question. The answer is... well, chicken. Actually, my man, chicken. Had that CD single of the Mortal Kombat thing. You mean the famous Mortal Kombat track? Mortal Kombat! I mean, that is one of, like, the better, like, I don't know what, it does fit really well. You gotta admit. We go down the end of the hallway, and then we're good. Really? Did you ever go through this door? Those slabs? I mean, yeah, you can still put that on now, and it's aged well. Okay, yeah. When are we starting the petition to get Jack from Stranger to Paradise into Kingdom Hearts? I'm sure he'll show up in Kingdom Hearts 4. Because he is like, Nomura's new baby, maybe. I got put it on that thing, and then I'll spin it around using that. Wait. Oh, I need another crank? Ah. Why would you design this and need two different goddamn cranks? Two cranks! For one operation! Inconceivable! Alright, so... what? I don't have the key to that yet. I don't have that key either. What items? I got one woman head. 2 chemicals. What was that? Okay, I need linoleum, Udazone, and aquaverms. I need one more chemical. Maybe I need to go down. There is a hole I can use over there, so let me try that one. Maybe they'll give me the other one I need. Where's that? Over here, yes, that's right. Ah, it's a square too. Okay, now we got all 3 potions. Now we can go mix that up. I feel like an alchemist, even. Okay, that was done... mixing station. Over there. Over the quality chat. She ever told you how much I love you. Now you can make anything innocuous thing I say into a dirty joke. It's a talent, you know. I guess the only other lockpick I can get is the one I get from doing the minigame to open that chest. So that ain't gonna be getting opened at all, ever. Stop, don't go through that door. Stop, don't open that door. But in this game, you actually can. You can open the door. So there's a place I can't go yet. Wait, did I go through there? I think I did go through there, didn't I? Yeah, that's where we get our first weapon at. Some of the graphics remind you of Quake. Well, yeah, well, it's meant to look like a PS1 game, but obviously PS1 games looked even more shittier than this because they ran at like 15 frames per second and had terrible low resolution. So actually, trying to make a game look like a PS1 game often makes them look like Quake games unless you add like lots of extra digital filth on top. It will make them look like just like first-gen Quake and maybe even like, Unreal Engine games sometimes. There are some games though, indie games that do go the extra of like shittiness level of putting so much digital filth over it that it does end up looking like a PS1 game. But this, I gotta say, this looks more like Quake. Mixing station. Looking forward to the sim video of Ori Remake 1 2002 version. What happens? I mean, I still got the footage. I probably would need to play through the Chris section of the game. I only played through Jill. So if I were to make a video of that, I'd probably need to do both playthroughs so I can mix and match moments. Otherwise, it'd probably be a tiny, short video. Alright, let's make our concoction. I like when science is color-coded. Okay, we now can get through the flesh wall. Getting high tonight? No, this is to melt some, flesh. You bought your GameCube just to play the Resident Evil 1 remake? I mean, there's a lot of good stuff on the GameCube, though, so I think you probably definitely got more value out than just one game. Actually retries the original game. It's so good, I feel. Original Quake had a pretty decent single player, but it was remembered for its multiplayer. Well, later games are remembered for the multiplayer, I feel. But, actually, like I said, Quake was one of those games I never got to play because I wasn't on PC at the time. I was a, poor little kid. But I did buy it recently, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. But it has aged a lot since then. Okay, where was the flesh wall at? Right there. Go up. And then we go this way. Alright, jar acid. Alright, key. Barry is the best thing about 1996 Resident Evil. Is he? Is he really? I mean, obviously a lot of people didn't agree because he didn't show up again until much, much later. Alright, where was the diamond door at? It's a cabin. Diamond door is on level floor. Okay, up there. We can get to it though from this way. Wesker sure as fuck wasn't great in Resident Evil 1. Wesker didn't really get good until essentially Code Veronica. Weirdly, the shittier games, the Resident Evil franchise, is where you have the good Wesker. Both Resident Evil 5 and Code Veronica is where like Wesker's like character is really established, but they're also the shittier games. But it's got the best Weskers out of all of them. And there's also a really shitty light gun game that also has the good Wesker in it, but I've never played it. Let's see. This door. When do I plan on playing? Well, hold on, a character. Was a character. You okay? Bills, huh? I know how they are, buddy. It's rough out there. My dearest Lucy, I know this letter will probably never reach you, but I had to at least leave something behind, if only to give me a peace of mind before I do what must be done. I don't know how many days or even weeks it's been since I've been trapped in this horrid place. I remember falling asleep beside you only to wake up in a nightmare that never ends. As I sit here and prepare to take my own life, I wonder if I will finally awaken to find myself next to you in bed, or if I will enter the eternal sleep, never to see you again. I love you, Lucy. Pray for me. Quick, CPR will save him. Yeah, I've seen it work in movies before. Oh, the cabin key. Can I have that gun? Thank you. Killed himself. You're not a woman, right? Well, your head's gone anyways, even if you were, so I can't rip it off. Yeah, so we don't really care much about Wesker Jr. He wasn't really that interesting. Didn't really live up to the family legacy. Tried to be like a good guy and shit. Anti-hero even. Can you believe that? Anti-hero crap? From a Wesker kid. Such a disappointment. Didn't he hate Wesker himself? Yeah, but then he actually gets really pissed and almost kills Chris when he meets him because he killed his dad. But come on, if someone killed your dad by punching, like shooting him in with a rocket launcher instead of a volcano, you're gonna like high-five him because that shit was awesome. Like, hey, I killed your father. Really? Can I get your autograph, sir? Like, okay. I mean, how many other people have ever done such a feat? It was like, yeah, we were in a volcano, fight your dad, who was a monster. We dropped him in a lava after I punched a boulder at him and, you know, shot some rockets into his head. Off to the cabin, right? Yes, the cabin. Out the front door. Chris was sort of involved with multiple Wesker deaths. Well, he was kind of like the foil for a while. Okay, not this way. I'm gonna guess this is gonna have an underground section from this cabin, otherwise there's a lot of wasted space out here. Chris is involved in a lot of deaths. Well, most of them were deserving. Let's be honest, you're making him sound bad. He also got a lot of his own teammates killed by being a bad leader, but you know. Oh hey, didn't I just see you blow your head off? Oh, they're the crank I need. Different person, same model. Oh. I didn't even get a chance to talk with him. Ow. That face he made, though. I thought I would have talked to him before coming in here if I knew he was going to have his head blown off before when I walked back out. Dude, what if he like knew all the secrets and I didn't talk to Drunken Man? Your dad's pretty great, so if someone killed him, murdering them would be a mercy to what I would do. I was assuming that's the case for a lot of people. Most people tend to love their fathers. What's that like, by the way? That was a depressive thing I could think to say. I'm sorry, but I had to. You're playing Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song? So far you like it? Oh, that's the one people were talking about earlier. Wow, we just came in here, like, literally to get a crank and then see that spectacle. Assholes. I feel that I don't know what it's like either. I only had like a few like bright moments here and there, and that was it. Mainly when I was like a really young kid, before his like mental illness really started like fucking him up. Oh shit. Not fun. Do I have any heals? Heals, please? Heals? Yes. Fighting guys with guns in this game is really difficult. Because they slow you down when they shoot you. We should use the Magnum on them. The greatest feeling in the world, having a dad. You should. Well, I had a dad. He just wasn't a good one because of mental illness and everything. think this game is 3 hours long. I mean, it feels like I'm making really good progress. Alright, now we go back and do the crank puzzle. It was over here, right? Yes, over here. I mean, technically, if you played the original Resident Evil in first-person mode, it would probably only take you 3 hours as well. Now that I think about it, because that would be a really short game. Daddy Dart, I'm pretty good, you'll person call me Dad. Sorry, I had to be like, was that part of the discussion we were just having, or something else? Okay, up through this way. I mean, you and your dad are more like friends. Came into my life a bit too late. I can understand that, actually. If you know what you're doing, you can beat Resident Evil in 1 hour. True, yeah, you can't speedrun it, but I'm just saying, even if this is like my first time playing this game, and it's, you know, we're motoring through it. I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 1 would be like that if you played it in first person and had, you know, this kind of movement speed. Alright, let's do this puzzle again. These are gonna come alive when I do this, by the way. Still don't talk to my dad, kind of feel like by 27 that ship has sailed. I guess at that point it's up to him if he wants to talk to you or like apologize. I'm not sure what your history is, but I mean, you can always reconcile. No, it's not like it's, you know, by law. Hexagon crank. Need another turn. My other was pure evil incarnate. I guess you meant to say mother. One of the biggest functional criminals in the city and hella abusive. Yeah, shit, that's kind of shit. Luckily, I had a pretty decent mom. I think you gotta have at least one decent parent, or else you really, like, have low chances in life. I'm the king now. Alright, now we go back to that big room and really light it out. I mean, I guess, yeah. There's not really much else to do. Then again, I never did find all the women's heads to, like, you know, put in that thing's plate. Maybe that's optional. We'll see. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go over there now. So up this way, and we're there. Simple enough. Almost everyone in chat has parent issues, including me. Well, I'm pretty sure most people have, like, some issues with their parents. Maybe not major issues. I would hope most of you never had my kind of issues with your parents. Or at least even one of your parents. Hopefully it's just like, oh, my dad grounded me a lot. Or something like that. My dad just didn't understand, man. That kind of, like, petty shit. Not a real fucking issue. Makes for awkward conversations later in life. Okay, so through this door. Okay, let's go use this safe pad since it's closer. So I think we have to do a fight. I have a great relationship with my parents, and I'm very, yeah, be thankful for that. That's a very lucky spawn point if you can get that. Even if you're not, like, loaded, just having good parents makes a world difference. But hey, even if you got bad parents, you can still turn out pretty good if you work hard. It just, you have to, there's a little bit more effort involved. Take me, I had a fucking nightmarish childhood, but I feel like I'm a well-adjusted person. Now, where are those women heads I need to rip off? Alright. the crown on the king. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck. Ow. 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 Well, that was a bad idea. Didn't know they're gonna, like, spawn them right next to me. Jesus. Jesus. Good parents not equal rich parents. Well, true. You can have rich parents, still they be shit. In fact, I've heard definitely plenty of, like, rich, kids of rich parents who have hated their parents. Let me just grab this before the fight begins. So, we got shotgun, and we also got Magnum. Fighting a Dark Souls boss. Well, I think this is just kind of like a Dark Souls enemy. It's just like a knight. Well, he comboed me. Alright, maybe I need to get up to full health before I begin that fight, too. Because those things hurt. Can you attack before they animate? I don't believe so. Be a little cheap if you could. I think the shotgun is good because they are kind of grouped together. Holy shoot. Ow, fuck. Oh, why is running so hard as a person in a Okay. I think I've discovered this game's big weaknesses, and it's these boss fights. They're trying to do the amnesia thing where you get hit, you get slowed down by the hit, so you can't really run away once they're attacking you. So, yeah, it's a bit bullshit. I'm gonna have to definitely take at least one of them out with a Magnum first, before I can do anything else. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I've been saving this dynamite, haven't I? Here we go. I was wondering why I only got one stick of that, and this seems like the place to use it. Oh, thank you. Thank... Can I get even one of them? What is in this chute? What is in this chute? What the fuck? You have to hold this to shoot. I need to reload this because I've done so poorly now. Yeah, you have to, like, that pistol shoots different from your gun, which is, this just fires like any gun. You like click, boom, click, boom. The pistol, you gotta hold it down. You're playing Bayo 2 in Man 2 seconds, and boom, Najed Bayo, naked Bayo. Well, yeah, she gets naked for most of her attacks. Pretty common, actually. When your combat revolves around your hair, that is. Right, so, very long recharge time. I mean, you'll countdown type on this dynamite. But I definitely want to make it work. Maybe you should throw it down before I activate. No. Cutscene might delete it. There we go. Oh, yes. Perfect run. Perfect run. This game kind of sucks? No, it don't. It's exactly what I expected it to be. A clunky Resident Evil clone in first-person mode. First try, too. Let's go with that, yes. Let me go save before I go in there. When I'll bet I have this. Piercing, yeah, it was. I didn't realize it, but those bullets were going to the night guy and the guy behind him too. Whoop whoop, chat. I like you and your cute sound effects. This is my save the boomstick line for tomorrow when I play Evil Dead. It's really powerful, especially against living things. That's acid rounds, though, Barry. No, it's also useful against living things, explosives. Acid rounds actually be kind of shit. Like, oh, you've burned my skin, but what all the stuff underneath it, that's, perfectly fine. Like, unless you get them in the eyes, you're not doing so well. I've revealed what game is tomorrow? Well, yeah, I said it earlier. I have to, like, build up the suspense, you know? Lord's Diary, huh? We finally moved into the new manor. Irma was against it, but I managed to convince her. I'm sure she'll fall in love with this place in no time at all. I also helped that the price for the manor was dirt cheap. Something about horrific murders in the past and it being haunted, but I don't care. I was drawn to this manor from the first moment I laid eyes on it. Almost as if it was calling out to me. Depending on the acid, well, most acid though is like, well, it burn out on the surface layer. But it'll definitely suck. But if you're already undead, it's you're not gonna feel it. So I don't see how acid would be that useful against zombies. Or well, living things. I guess zombies don't count as that. Where am I now? Oh, we've reached the underground lab section of one of these games, so... to check and make sure I wasn't using the Magnum for a second. A little too lucky. Chains are holding it closed. I could probably cut the chains. Can I just shoot them? There's no way my knife is the answer to this, right? No, I need bolt cutters, of course. This leads down this way. Adults deserve love and respect too. Well, adults earn love and respect. Ow. Oh, he's alive. Shit. Fucking died because of the fucking dog. Crap. Good thing you're a drunk. Why? I've noticed a lot more. The amount of people in the chat who talk about how they drink all the time. It seems like it's gone up recently. Just a notice I've had. Like, is everyone drinking more? Bloody wardrobe. Is there another head in there? Worry about chat sometimes. Well, sometimes just drink responsibly. How about that for a message? Hey, you see the world's ending? The world's better than it's ever been, to be honest with you. We have a very warped perspective of what normal is. Yeah, remember, we've grown up, all of us have been born and have grown up in the most peaceful time humanity has ever known. So any, like, even minor things that you'll disrupt that seem like they're the end of the world. So we go to here. How would you like to live in a world where there is no, where a good number of the children died in childbirth, and the ones who lived spent their, entire life working the family farm, and then dying at age 40? If they made it that long. Perspective, yes, perspective is important. That's not to just say that there aren't problems people deal with right now. I don't want to make it be that kind of assholes like, oh, whining babies, come on. Now, the people definitely have issues. However, trying to claim that the world is coming to an end, because, there's some stuff going on. Not quite. Not quite. You can definitely have issues, but you gotta keep them in perspective. Otherwise, you start to, like, turn into a doomer, and you're just like, the world's fucking... ugh. Doomers are the worst, Chad. Never be a doomer. These guys, doomers. Surprisingly resistant to a shotgun, though. Doom. Yeah, doom scroll. A lot of them are just like social media addicted, so they like, that's doomerism often comes to that. There's going to be tough times ahead. The affluence we've enjoyed is not going to last in the current economy. I do think we need a reset. What do you mean by reset, though? Like reset of beliefs? Economics? There's a lot of things you could mean by a reset. And I also don't necessarily agree with that. The statement that, some things are not going to continue on. Well, you follow animal rescues on Facebook. It makes me feel better to see people caring for animals. I mean, definitely that can be happy. Keep in mind, though, there is a trend of some channels faking animal rescues, where they take a regular dog and almost like starve it, and then like, oh, look we found this puppy beside the railroad tracks, caught in barbed wire. And this is what it looks like 2 months later. So make sure it's a legitimate channel you're watching. Really? Yeah, there's like, there's been several YouTube channels that have been like caught basically abusing animals so they can pretend like they rescued them. Really fucked up, but it's real. Social structure, not the economy, and my parents tell me they're already food rationing. Not to ignore the baby food shortage, it already started. Like I said, I feel the whole food thing is a temporary, thing. That's definitely a normal. I mean, well, first and foremost, it's really only people in the West are used to not having food shortages. That's something that's never really gone away for a lot of the rest of the world. That's just like, oh, it's like we here in the West, perspective, like we've never had to worry about it. And definitely, like I said, definitely an issue, but I also see that as temporary, not like an actual long food shortages. I mean, especially for certain individual pieces. Usually down to a certain part of the logistics roadmap that's gotten, gummed up. And right now, and we are coming off, like, the pandemic, which messed up logistics, and now we have, like, technically war going on in Europe, which is messing up logistics, because, that's causing, like, issues with how the energy's, sent from Russia and other places. But we need more acid to get rid of meat covering up bolt cutters of all things. Not out of food. Yeah, I've not really had an issue getting food, so I haven't, so it's one of those problems that doesn't affect me yet. However, I have noticed that there's less chicken to buy. When I go to, I usually eat a lot of chicken for, protein. I have noticed there's a lot less of that on the store shelves. That's the only thing, really. True, the rest of the world is used to not having unlimited access to all the good shit, yeah, so... It's really only us lucky-ass bastards here in the first world that have not had to deal with any of these problems for all of our life, usually. Putting the West in line with the rest of the world is still an end to our affluence. Like I said, you have to, first believe that's going to continue on and never, return to normal. And when it's just a logistics problem, I don't see that lasting forever. Logistics problems can be solved, after all. Oh no, not another one. Crap. Okay, just ammo again, though. And a big first aid kit, and what looks like magnum ammo. I guess we gotta try at least once, right? Fuck, this one's way harder. Yep. Yep. Need the time. Oh, we got one of them. More ammo, please. That was more shotgun ammo, though. Alright, well, wish I had your optimism, but when the people in power are publicly saying things are bad, that means they're even worse. I mean, there's some logic to that, I'm not gonna lie. However, I would also, like I said, I guess I'm just an optimist at heart when it comes to, like, the world. I always tend to see things always getting better and better, rather than worse and worse, as like some people predict. Because, but then again, like I said, that is just me. That is my possibly. But then again, I've seen a lot of the. Keep in mind, I'm someone who's experienced and lived through a lot of this stuff. People like way worse stuff than what. This is a really shitty argument, I know. So don't like rub it in my face. But keep in mind, I grew up in like a worse situation than like probably like 95% of every other like Westerner, or I guess you could say like really maybe at least American. So maybe I've just been like hardened to like the worst things that can happen to you, and so all these things don't affect me that much, or they don't seem to. But they all seem pretty minor to someone like me. Keep in mind that I don't want that to diminish what everyone else is going through. I'm clearly a fucked up individual. Alright, so I guess we go downstairs, since that... or was that locked? Gas prices. The gas price thing is mainly happening because of the Ukraine and, Russia. Because a lot of, basically everyone is like, say, we're not using Russian gas anymore. Which is causing the prices to go up because no one's got any gas to spend. And, that's just a factor of economics there. I mean, I'm going to be fine regardless. Grew up pretty poor too, and I don't spend much. I'm more worried about other people. It's a possibility. Most people, the first thing they will do is, like, cut back on their spending and limit some of their luxuries, obviously. But it's all a matter of how long something lasts. I mean, keep in mind, America's been through worse. This is a country that's been through the Great Depression, and when things got better from then. Granted, it did take a world war, but things were already on the improvement before the World War. People adapt. People are actually really good at adapting and getting used to, like, tough times and making them easier as well. Ah, we have a sewer level. Of course we would. I saw this pellet rifle out. Oh, you dick. No, you don't get to kill me like that. Cheap move, game. Cheap move. World War II skyrocketed. Well, after it was over, it did. And that's mainly because we were like the only country that hadn't been blown all to hell. And everyone was in debt to us. Put on some pants. You can't just tell a zombie to dress. It's their culture to be naked. Where am I on the map? Here, so we got this door. Let me get this over here. You're alive, so let me kill you. Oh, sorry, my ear was itching. There's zombie. Well, he's gonna get up. He's gonna animate. How about that? Oh, the sewer level just keeps going, huh? For example, black... Hold on a second, let me kill this guy before I read that comment. For example, black people go through a lot of shit in our lives, but we also make jokes over to cope, so a measurement metric. If black people are joking about it, we'll be fine. It actually really kind of... It actually makes a lot of sense. I hadn't thought about that angle. I see someone wrote... Dr. Baby wrote corn. You know, I'm actually thinking of adding, like, corns, like, he got to the soundboard. I don't know if it... Well... As long as it's short enough, it should be fine. Can't have it be, like, too long, otherwise copyright claim whenever someone plays it. It basically just becomes the copyright claim button for the stream. You know, I had so much ammo before I entered this level, and now I'm starting to run a little low. Add it, well, I can definitely add it, I'm just, I have to make sure it's short enough, because otherwise if it played too long, it might just be like, hey, time for this stream to get copyright claim for a whole bit. Okay. Down here. Oh, sweet, the radiation room. Well, we're getting all this ammo, only at, Half-Life 2 reference, but at the cost of, like, you know what? Some mild lymphoma. I need this acid, though. Okay, it's acid, not radiation. Dip that in. Anyone, how's life in general? You know what? Not too bad. Not in my case, anyways. Nothing bad to report, that is. How about yourself? It's radioactive. Well, I think it's just toxic waste, really. And now I can go get the bolt cutters. Not sure if anyone's going to get that reference. What? That's radioactive? That can't be good. I don't know. I'm not getting it either. It sounds like I should get it, though. Sounds somewhat familiar. So, wait. Wasn't there something else here besides this one room? How are you picking that back up? It's acid? You know what? We didn't even put a stopper in it. We're just being very careful as we walk around. From the same Doom comic that... Okay, I only recognize... The only thing about that I remember is, like, you have massive guts. That means... I mean, you are big. You must have big guts. Rip and tear. Still poor. Still no running water. Still haven't taken a bath this month, but... But I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 1. That's fine. Well, at least you got Sora with you on this journey. I don't want to make light of you, what you're going through, but it sounds rough. But, I'm pulling for you. Not that that really does much for a stupid streamer, but hey. It sucks. Hopefully you can at least get that shower taken care of soon. Maybe, do you have any, like, friends who'd let you, like, take a shower at their place? Or even just, like, buy some, like, bottled water? Like a jug of it? And, like, just shower, like, mop yourself up with that? I definitely need to go get... Okay, we can't really... Yeah, we need to go get the bolt cutters. Been over this, Dart. I have no friends, family. I mean, you remember, some details might be lost in between the week and we had this conversation. At the very least, though, you should be able to, like, I mean, unless you also have really low on money, can't buy, like, a bottle of, like, distilled water and, like, heat it up. I mean, I've done that before when I needed to, like, bathe and the power was out and stuff before. I was like, you know what? It's gonna use some water. Baby wipes, also an option, I guess. Though you might smell a little alcoholic afterward. Also, are you actually an archaeologist, Chibi? Because that was what I wanted to be when I was a kid. If so, cool ass job you got. Even if you are just in a museum most of the time. Let's go open that up first before we move out. That door over there. You are? You're a field archaeologist too, so you're out there actually like digging through like the dirt with like paintbrushes and stuff. That's awesome. You know, like I said, when I was a kid, I wanted to be that. That's like my first like profession I could recognize. That seems interesting. But that was mainly because I watched a lot of Indiana Jones, let's be honest. Which is, not exactly accurate. You like the research part and digging in the summer? But, yeah. Tip of my fedora to you. And no, well, obviously don't wear that. That's also a trend. But, hey, you got my, childhood dream job. Where are those bolt cutters? There we are. Could be a Lara Croft. Well, those aren't archaeologists. Those are just, like, literally, like, thieves. To be honest. Yeah, you don't really do much archaeology. If you notice, actually, both Nate... Well, technically Nate is not an archaeologist. Lara Croft is, though. She walks past, like, the greatest archaeological discoveries in history. Like, the entire building is the part of the archaeology. Like, you walk right past, like, no, here's the artifact. Get down. Are you gonna get shot, too? Oh, what? I love you, baby, I swear. Oh, wait, just bringing up memories. You meant nothing to me. Shotgun? Well, you're head number 2, I guess. Insane woman. It's the body of an insane woman. Even in death, she was a manic smile on her face. Remember that creature in the hole? Wanted female heads for the collection. Sure. Use your knife to cut off and take her head. What was wrong with such a woman? Alright. Take it. Once you go insane, yeah, you can take more bullets. It's, it's just how it works. You remember Mia from Resident Evil 7? I think that's actually, I was kind of referencing, actually. Alright, moving on. I thought she's gonna be talkable. Well, someone I could talk to, like the other guy that I like let die before I could talk to him. Like, oh, it's gonna be one of those. Let me actually click on her before something comes along and kills her. So, don't have any way to get into the wardrobe. This was locked, so we need to go up here, wasn't it? Yeah. He was infected with the mold, though. True, but it did drive her insane. This door down here was locked, right? Unlike Lara, I'm an archaeologist, Croft. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning before. Nate is literally just a tomb thief. He even admits that he's a treasure hunter. He's not there for like this. Well, by the end of the series, he kind of becomes like that. It's like, oh no, we were all just about discovering history. But before that, no, I'm just a horrible thief. Don't care about culture. Alright, so now we go out this door, and then down that one, and over here. Yeah, most archaeology is what, you're there in the dirt with a paintbrush, like slowly brushing away a few tons of dirt to reveal a broken piece of pottery. and then trying to figure out what you can tell from that. Alright, yeah, this way. I like to think of myself as like a game archaeologist now these days. I wade through all the, sift through all the dirt and find the broken remnants. You wouldn't buying that? Any of you? What does the crowbar get used for? Metal bar, the shape of a crow's beak. Oh, it's just a meat weapon. Slow swing and hits hard and deals blunt damage, which is effective at crushing bones. How does Indiana have a teaching job with all the expeditions he goes on? Because it's a movie. Really, because it's a movie. He's also a pretty shitty archaeologist, and, you know, actually, I mean, when you look at it, you know, the facts. He likes to talk about things being put in a museum, but then he, like, still destroys half of everything he touches. Lots of research and digging through dirt involved with what you do. Yeah, most of the time he's, like, digging up the foundation of, like, an old building. Like, yep, yeah, okay, what can we learn from this? Then again, that still gets interesting, because, you know, it interested me. I got an entire, literally, like, after I graduated high school, I literally bought a college textbook on archaeology that I managed to get for really cheap, amazingly so. Just so I could, like, read through it, like, oh, this is cool. Nate Drake 1 need to kill these 10 Russians, better blow up this, you know, 1,000-year-old city to do it. Well, he blew up nearly every city, like, every ancient city he came across ended up destroyed. Like, the archaeological one... Okay, we'll climb down the road. Oh, this feels like a boss fight. Let me go back and save now to unlock this door. I see what the game's getting at, so... Yeah, we'll go back... No, we don't have to, like, go back around. Can't relate. You get 30 days of paid vacation every year and have your expense... Hey, what can... You should come to, like, see what my job's like, where you never even get days off. Then again, it's all, you know, you're volunteering that, you know. I could give myself days off. I always gotta be doing something. Otherwise, it doesn't feel normal. Reminds me, I find it hilarious that Harrison Ford hates the majority of the movies he's been in. Well, he's always been a grumpy guy. And to be fair, outside of, like, you know, Indiana Jones and Star Wars, most of the movies he's been in have been a bit crap. Let's be honest. We all like Harrison, but he is one grumpy man in most of his movies after, like, Indiana Jones. He kind of, like, sleptwalk his way through his career. Like, yeah... Guess I was in this movie too, huh? I mean, he had, like... I mean... What's your favorite Harrison Ford movie that isn't Indiana Jones or Star Wars? Handsome guy, according to Carrie, he's been a handsy guy? What, you mean as in, like... I mean, I'd be willing to believe maybe he was. I mean... but, you know what, let's not start rumors. Or, I mean, you know, continue, you know, add to them. The Fugitive? I guess so. Blade Runner? Okay, yeah. There we go. There's 2 more. Air Force One. Okay, Air Force One is not a good movie. It's a fun movie. It ain't a good movie. Oh no, it's... Chainsaw? Cowboys and aliens? Okay, come on. So you just... Okay, dynamite time. Oh, he ducked! Fuck, he ducked. Didn't expect that. Oh wait, oh, he's got that on his back. Ow. Okay, the boss fights of this game are so ass. So very ass. Oh, hi, AVGN. When did you get here? Yeah, I've called plenty of games ass before. That's not his. He doesn't have, like, rights to that line. I'd have to really, like, dress it up. Like, this is like a, you know, a giant dookie monster laid a dookie full of ass, and then that ass laid ass on top of the dookie. That's how he'd say that line. There's usually several layers to the swear word for him. So I've only got the one shot in the magnum, don't I? Boo. Definitely drop the dynamite. Definitely get up to first, full health. Okay, we made that a lot easier. I think I was supposed to use these generators or something, but I think we like, you know what, we had dynamite. I take the chainsaw. Any of you a woman head? Yeah, there was a whole mechanic there we just like didn't even bother with. Bloody wardrobe key, ah. We gotta go all the way back for that now. You only need 3 heads, I've only got 2 though. I need 1 more. So I figured like a room full of like chainsaw women, chainsawed bodies might have a female head, but nope. Is there a plot to this game? Not really. Not really. It's pretty like bare bones. It's like, this is like the horror story you tell when you don't know how to write. So you keep all the details super vague so you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this boss fight we're supposed to use the generators again to like shock himself, but the dynamite was pretty effective at it too. If I know, I did, but that was the second one. That was the insane woman who was the second one. Right, so, okay, that's that other basement door. Let's see, that's the, I guess we can try that bloody wardrobe, but we got, I guess the third head will be the one that was up in the upstairs bloody wardrobe. And then we give that to like the meat monster, and then we can go to like somewhere else, I don't know. Game is kind of crap, but it is fun. Yeah, it's a cheap game. You know, you can't really expect too much. For $5 though, it's not a bad experience at all. So, okay, I go this way, back over here, and we go back up the elevator. I think that's right? Yeah, that's right. But the mysteries will soon be solved. This way. So, TV time, chat. I started watching Castlevania. I kind of like started watching it, and then I didn't realize I was like halfway through it because the seasons are so short. So wait a minute, I'm on season 2 already? Like, barely anything happened. And then suddenly Dracula's dead. Like, wait, is it not over? No, there's 2 more seasons of what? I mean, it's pretty good, but wow, it moves quick. It's like, what? What? Was there any build-up for any of that stuff? This is not a BBC show? Like, you mean like the British BBC? The British Broadcasting Company? Do excellent, you know, news reporting and documentaries? I mean, it's TV, but, it's pretty good. I think it's good, right? Is it considered pretty good? I mean, it seemed like it was alright. It's not about Dracula. It seemed like it's mainly about Dracula and his, because they definitely focus on his character more than just living a final boss. Seasons are super, yeah, they're only like 30-minute episodes too, so like it doesn't take long to get a little motor through it in like one day. Have you seen Love, Death, and Robots? No, but I did have Netflix recommend it. Wait a minute. There's a... Hold on. There was another cabinet down here I could have opened. Season 1 and 2 supposed to be a movie, but they took that and turned it into Season 1. That makes sense why it was so kind of shortish, and also the season was weirdly broken up. So, oh yeah, over here there was like another bloody wardrobe. It's really good, yeah, but there's still 2 seasons left, so I guess I gotta watch those now. What's the Legend of Vox Machina if you have Amazon? And I do have Amazon because I got Amazon Prime. Is it from the same people who made Castlevania? I think I've heard about. Isn't it like, you know, like Greek, ancient Greek or something? I think that's what they're doing with it. Where am I? This way. Based on Matthew Mercer's D&D campaign. Okay. It's Critical Role? Ooh, okay. Ooh. Changes my mood a little bit on it. No, I'm just joking. I had nothing against Critical Role. Let's see. Bloody wardrobe. Oh. Oh, now we're straight up doing Silent Hill, huh? There's a large hole. A lot of famous voice actors like Travis. Yeah, I'm aware. I've seen a few streams of it. Hello, kitty. Hello again, stranger. Didn't think you would make it this far. You're tougher than I thought, or maybe just lucky. Either way, I don't think you'll be able to survive for much longer down here in the dungeons. Some truly monstrous beasts lurk around down here, and I'm pretty sure one of them will get you. Good luck, stranger. You'll need it. Oude. Lord's Diary. I uncovered a large man-sized hole in the wall in the basement. I crawled through the hole and was astonished to discover a massive underground dungeon on the other side. Dungeon may be thousands of years old, and I can just imagine the ancient treasures that lay within. I've ordered the servants to cover up the hole with a wardrobe, and I watched them as they worked. Make sure none of them got curious and crawled through. No one else knows about the dungeon. I plan to keep it that way. We are going back, though, because there was another bloody cabinet back this way. Jabayan, stranger. Why am I... Chat, why do you trigger me with that? You know, if you quote one line from that guy, I'm gonna like repeat the others. It's like pathologic. Then it'll be in like my head for like the next 5 minutes. What are you buying? What are you selling? Is that the cat from Sabrina? Well, that's not a show I never watched and even thought about before until now. So where was the other... Can we go back to the elevator? And then there's like that other blood. I'm guessing that's where the other head was at. Not enough cash. I'm still very, very interested in what they do with him in like the remake. Because I'm guessing they'll like develop his character more. They'd have to, right? Because it's going to probably be more realistic. Like, how do you like develop that guy's character and make him more whatever he was? Where was the cabinet I'm thinking of? Bloody wardrobe. Okay, it's over there. So we need to go to that side of this. Okay, not too bad. College roommate and I would quote him in the village. Yeah, definitely. Same here. What if the merchant Resident Evil 4 was voiced by Tommy Wiseau? I mean, we can only hope. Oh, hi, Leon. How's your sex life? Yeah, I mean, that would only make things better. Alright, back this way. Soundboard of Resident Evil. I don't want to like. I've already got like a few Resident Evil like jokes on my soundboard. I want to make it nothing but Resident Evil 4 memes, or like Resident Evil memes in general. So this way, up and over. Speaking of sex life, when's the last time you done the devil's? Didn't someone ask me this question like the last time I streamed? I said sorry, but you know that's getting a bit too personal. I'm not the type to kiss and tell. Sorry to disappoint anyone though. Wait. Yeah, this way. It was you. Why are you so, curious about this topic? And why couldn't you just accepted my answer the last time? Yeah, no, sorry. Don't want to share that. Let's see. Bloody wardrobe there.
You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball.
They see, Jack knows the true tale. Hello. Can I have that? Oh, he's got a chainsaw on him. Shit. Thanks. Be good now. Crazy Eye, it's that crazy psycho that chainsaw that attacked you in the basement. He is peering at you from inside the bloody wardrobe with a manic smile on his face. Doesn't seem hostile at the moment. Well, good day, sir. What's my favorite fictional world? Probably Deus Ex. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite fictional world, to be honest with you. Because there's so many that you'd be making me choose from that I really enjoy. So I don't, yeah, I don't really think I'd just pick one, because there's quite a few that are on the same, level for me. Right. Preacher in the hole all the way over there. How is he not dead? It's a mystery. Alright, let's see, back this way. What makes Deus Ex stand out for you? Because it's a world grounded in a lot of, realism. Well, besides all the weird conspiracy theories in it. But it actually does a really good job of world building itself out and making itself believable for, a future sci-fi world. What's my favorite fictional world in books then? That would be Snow Crash. Definitely Snow Crash. I'm going the wrong way. Something futuristic would be nice. I could get my robot arms and replacement spine. I mean, I guess that's one way of looking at it. Yeah, it's all. I think the genetic enhancements would be better than getting arms granted to you though. So here, so I never bothered unlocking this goddamn door. Time to talk to the flesh in the wall. Yep. Yeah, never opened that door stupidly. What's that? Snow Crash? It's technically a cyberpunk novel, but it's almost like a mockery of cyberpunk, but it's really, really good. I mean, it's a serious story. It's not like a joke or comedy, but it's my favorite book of all time as well. Look, you've been here the entire stream, and now I'm completely in the dark about what. What are you confused about? Maybe I can clue you in. Right now, I'm being asked about my sex life and my favorite fictional world of all time. Hey, Death Note, you have a good night, man. Oh, he means the game? Oh, wow. I'm just still going through the motions. There's no plot here. I'm like a guy who, fell asleep and then, woke up in, a Resident Evil mansion, and there's things trying to kill me. And there's a talking cat. That's all there is to it. What's my favorite fictional favorite fictional sex life? Johnny Sids. How about that? Alright, so over there. Alright, we have the 3 heads for you. Well, that is a very insane look. He's kind of cute, the, creature in the abyss. Is that for me? Thank you. Excellent. You have brought me 3 beautiful female heads. Please wait a moment while I fetch you your reward. What are you doing with those? What the hand doing? Thank you for the head, stranger. Please enjoy your reward. What the hell? Holy water? Health drink. And magnum iron. It's pretty good. Holy water. Flask filled with water that can be blessed with holy power can be thrown to produce a divine explosion that deals massive amounts of damage to the unholy creatures of the nightmare. Guess we'll save that for, like, the final boss. Thank you for the head, stranger. Please enjoy your... Ugh. Let's leave. He's not creepy, he's just kind of gross. What is he doing with those heads? You know what? That's an answer for a different story. You're off to sleep, hey Adam, you have a good night. Or Atomisk, I mean. He's a collector. He's merely a collector. Right, now we gotta go all the way back down, wasn't it? Shit. To the elevator, what, right? Go back to the elevator. Go down. Yeah, that's it. Right over there. Favorite line of any game? Thank you for the head, stranger. Which game was this? Wait, was this game? This one might have, you know, plurality, yes, exactly. I think we might finish this game in one stream, but, you know, it's looking likely. Game I'm literally playing. See, I thought you were talking about something else, you know, that, you know, was even weirder. Alright, so this should be like the final section, this, you know, through the hole. So, anyone still, like, holding on to hope for Silent Hill? I know there's been a lot of fresh rumors recently, right? We talked about this a little bit at the beginning of the stream, too. But a lot of you hadn't shown up yet, so I figured we'd bring it back up. Since we're crawling through a hole and all. I feel like people are giving themselves depression over this. Like, man, they just gotta be real this time. It's gotta be. They wouldn't lie again. Someone's not just joking on us, right? Don't care about... I mean, that's the attitude you should have, because it'll likely suck if they ever make a new one. But everyone just keeps getting their hopes up every year over, like, the newest batch of rumor. See, that's a Silent Hill fan. Banging the head against his wall. He smashed his own face against the wall. Why did they stop making... Well, the same reason Konami stopped making all games, except for, like, cash grabs. They thought there was more money in, you know, mobile games and pachinko. And apparently, Konami, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games. But then again, they've made more money on that Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game than all, you know, Metal Gear Solid games combined, so they might be onto something. Don't you hate it when someone's an asshole, but they get proven right? If it's the worst, isn't it? Like, oh, you're right, but goddamn, you're a dick. Still don't like your decision. So we got downstairs, stay upstairs for the time being. A lot of you are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Well, I didn't say it was a bad game, I'm just saying it's kind of annoys me that Konami has gotten to make more money off it than pretty much everything else they've ever released. Like, god damn it, that sucks. I'm sure it made a lot of kids, like, good Christmas presents from it. I don't know. Oh, skeletons! That was not expected. I guess the crowbar is what I want to use against a skeleton, right? Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Let us see, over this way. Need a key, of course I do. Don't remember this area from Half-Life. Yeah, the crowbar suddenly makes it, oof. You can never have a crowbar in a game without just bringing up memories of that game, can you? It's like too ingrained. Give me the Bitcoin. The guy looks like Harry Mason from Silent Hill. And he's got the pipe from... He's got Harry Mason. It is Harry Mason. He's got the pipe. Ah, yes. Dogecoin. We didn't get a help? Alright. See, how many days has it been since I discovered this dungeon? I don't remember anymore. Emma asked me about what I've been doing in this basement, but there's no way I'll tell her. I won't tell anybody. This is my secret alone. Something calls me down here and I won't rest until I find it. Thought he might actually live? Nah, not in this game. But yeah, that was clearly inspired by Harry Mason, what with the pipe he's using. He's been shot to death. Very astute. Okay. We're dealing with cultists. I probably want to have my gun up. It'd be nice if some of this inventory I don't need anymore would be, like, deleted. Wish they used the more creepy demon designs you see in the old medieval drawings, where they just look like lanky, goofy people with elephant heads or something. I mean, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Though some games actually... I'm pretty sure Castlevania's had a lot of enemies like that. Circular slot. I need that big Bitcoin that guy had. Let's see. Came from there, right? Or did I? The trap. There's a square slot on the wall. Maybe something can be placed in it. Ooh, I see. Need those. I need the circle thing to get through those. I need the square things to get through the drawbridge. Take some demons from Bosch paintings. Well, I've noticed that there's this Polish author that's famous for like doing like hellscapes. In fact, that entire game of The Medium relied on his artwork as its art style. More and more games are relying on as well for like their creepy shit. Okay, let's see what's down here. Heavily wounded man laying against the wall. He is just barely clinging to life. Please listen to me. There is a monstrous beast in the caves beyond that door. Tried to escape from it, but it was too fast. If you see it, don't try to fight it, just run. Run from the beast. Well, we'll get back to you. I want to explore more before I like to get pissed off. So I'm pretty sure that was referencing that guy who got bit by a snake in Resident Evil, right? So I didn't try this room out. Giovanni da Modena, what? Oh shit. Of course we have spiders in it. Richard? I don't really remember his name. I just remember he's like dying guy in Resident Evil. Anyone speak Spanish and know what he's saying? Mutalo. William did a lot of abstract work. You probably know him best as the artist behind The Great Red Dragon and The Woman Clothed in Sun. I'm trying to... One of them sounds familiar. William Blake, yeah, I'm not too familiar with him, but definitely seen his work before. Let's go kill this cultist guy. Spiders are easy to stun lock? Well, let's not hope they're tougher. Spiders are either come in two flavors, really easy to kill or they're really goddamn annoying. It's good, we can hodl here. Oh, is that your friend? Nope. Definitely not friends. Oh shit. Realize I'm in danger. Said to use a melee weapon? Oh, this is gonna be an annoying boss fight. I really want to use the magnum, but I gotta reload the goddamn shotgun. Fuck it, we'll get more ammo for it. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo for that. Crap. Only got 3 bullets with it? Ah, I thought I had a full thing. Told you, spiders come in 2 forms. Really annoying or really easy. What'd the web do? Keep you from moving. How'd this guy not know he's like bringing that into the spider room? Alright, now we can open those doors and get the... I need more goodies because I'm running a little bit low. So back through here. We can get access this stuff. Need to go save my game again though. The strategy of using a melee weapon to cut free was really just making it worse. Because you had to like stop and then as soon as I finished getting myself free, it would like sticky me again. Circular disc. Wait, do I only get... Oh shit. Do I only get one of those? I only get one... Oh, fuck. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, because I need multiple squares. Dire added, press in to read. There is something evil done here, and I fear that it has taken over my mind. The whispers tell me to commit horrible crimes, to kill the others in a manner. They get louder and louder every day, and in only a matter of time before I succumb. Forgive me, I have doomed us all. Yeah, I need to find more of those. Guessing that's like they're gonna be the boss chamber over there. Yep. Alright, so let me go save after that because... Oof. Don't want to fight the spider again. It's over here. What's in this room? That's where I just came from. So we're going to go deal with the big monster downstairs, I think. Also, Puff, you have a good night. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed your stream tonight. But yeah, I definitely want to finish this tonight because I don't want it. It's definitely not worth the second stream. And there won't be much left either because I think we're almost done. We just gotta get these stupid, puzzles. He's got 2 squares and then we're at it. What do you think the final boss is gonna be, everyone? Make your picks. Magical man full of mystical, evil light turns into, other type of monster? Or something completely you're not expecting? The cat? Yeah, it's gonna be the cat, ain't it? But what else would the cat be doing in the game? I mean, I was trying not to say it, but the cat's gonna be involved. The Tyrant wouldn't be a bad idea since they are clearly inspired by Resident Evil. Something Tyrant-like would be fine. That's probably what maybe we'll be chased by down here. I don't know. Okay, I see. Maze. That I can't kill it, right? Maybe they just mean the regular zombies. Maybe not, I'm not sure. I'm nearly dead though. Shit hurts. Oh, skeletons! What? Thought there's something down here I couldn't kill. So far it all seems really killable. Except the skeletons are kind of annoying though. Hey BJ, you have a good night, man. Okay, I can attack the stuff down there, so I was trying to not fight it first. That's what got me killed. I feel a little lied to. This way? Yeah, this way. Oh no, it's further down the hallway. Alright, let's just kill all the things in there then. Make it easier when I have to run from whatever will come after me anyways. Look at this big chamber, then all that's over there. That's a skelly room and whatever, Ow. Could lower these bars with the key if it's in this hole. And there's what? Stuff? But everyone going to bed, you have a great night. Hopefully I'll see you back tomorrow where we're playing Evil Dead. Should be a good stream. These skeleton guys with the... Not difficult to deal with though. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, they were much easier to deal with than I thought. Imagine sleeping, yeah, weak shit, right? However, ammo's getting a little low here. I'm not liking this. They're really making me go through this stuff. Should be I got a little overconfident with all the ammo I had earlier, and now I'm like, oh, what do I do? Hard to believe you just started this game. Well, it's not a very long game. Okay, there's an, I need this. And then I'm gonna be chased after I grab it, so we're gonna have to run. But let's make sure I'm at full health, because I feel like, you know, one hit might kill me otherwise. Okay, we got a health drink. Yep. Wait, he's coming out in front of me. Oh, it's a rabbit? Oh, they're really doing Monty Python. They're really just straight up Monty Python in it. I'm exhausted, I can't run. My body's tired. God, this guy gets so tired. I got a Dark Souls level of stamina, you know. Oh, fuck. Fuck, he's gonna kill me. God, this is bullshit. I'm using up all my health kits getting away from this fucking rabbit. Holy water? You can't kill it, you just gotta run from it. I'm saving the holy water for the final boss, you know. Your character has 0 stamina? Yeah, it's one of those bullshit stamina systems. You know, as they are in all games, they appear on... Alright, well, we can now open another one of these. Which one are we gonna choose? Use the holy hand grenade next time. Fortunately... Yeah, maybe, okay, this one? I wonder where I'm gonna get the key for the last one, though. Magnum. Ooh, Magnum. Good. So that just happened? Yeah, they really just went for the Monty Python, and I'm aware. I'm very confused as well. Didn't know anyone was like, I mean, who do you think that joke's made for? Like, I mean, that's like what, a boomer or Gen X level joke at this point, right? Forget the plot. What tone is the game trying to set? I don't know. I can't really figure that out. It's all a bit all over the place, but it's like there's like elements of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Amnesia, and now Monty Python. Couldn't tell you. Okay, did I ever get a cellar key? I did get a cellar key. Okay. I need one more. Too perilous to continue. Oh, actually, new save, because I did use up a lot of resources there. What is your name? See, even I've never watched Monty Python, if that's what you're joking about, so it's lost on me. Airplane reference next? I mean, what about Naked Gun, actually? What's your, or, you know, airplane, what's your under, over? Billy, have you ever watched movies about gladiators? Let's see, which door is it I need? This one. Give me another rabbit down here. This is like an ultimate Fen game at this point, isn't it? For real? Have the amount of bullets these guys can take gone up? To start using the melee this range. Sickening, I know. Not against that many enemies though. Fuck that. How's the Resident Evil 7 remake? Well, this level would be more like what you'd find in Resident Evil 8 though. But you know what? If we'd have gotten this game back on the PS2 or even like the PS1, we'd all have been very happy. Wait a minute, can I break these barrels? You're a bit big. You're very big. Oh, you're the tyrant of the game. Well, wait. Can you be killed? I don't know if he can be killed. I don't think he... Okay, I'm beginning to think he can't be killed. Well, that would... Shit. You know what, let's reload that, because that was way too bad of use of resources there. Very bad use of resources. Yeah, I was beginning to think he's like the regenerator of this game, and you have to, you know, you just have to like, you know, hit him with some holy water. I think we're almost done though. Once we get through this last key, we can like finish up. Shotgun for the next section, because there's a bunch of dudes. Good. Right, and now we use holy water. This next part. Save ourselves a lot of pain. See, so much better. I am a very good video game player. And now we're ready. Definitely sound like RE Zombies. Yeah, everything in this game is... There's been plenty of things that are just straight pulled from that. Except for the talking cat. The talking cat is their only idea that doesn't come from any game I'm aware of. So that is their one original mechanic. We put a talking cat in our game. Blue. Old newspaper clipping. What do we got? Mass murder at Haunted Manor. Oh, they even called it that. Irma Herdshaw, wife of prominent businessman William Herdshaw, and their many live-in servants have been found murdered at a manor known to locals as being haunted. The bodies of the servants were brutally mutilated, and Emma Herdshaw was found decapitated in her bed. William Herdshaw, the main suspect of the heinous crime, has gone missing and is believed to be on the run. Now, do you ever watch Hocus Pocus? Was that one of those, like, kids' WB movies about 3 witches and a bunch of kids or something? That's what's making me think of when you say the word. Yeah, I think I did watch it, and I didn't like it, but I did watch it. Which is we're after virgins. Oh, well, that was a creepy angle for a kids movie when you think about it. But I remember actually being reminded of that game a few years ago when like Reddit was like trying to like find a copy of it because it was never like released on anything. So there's like a big popular Reddit thread because some user on it actually had a copy of it, and he's like, "Hey, I actually have this, recording of this," and it was rediscovered by the internet, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of shitty actually." Oh crap! There's gonna be something chasing me through all that, isn't there? Well, it was a kids WWE movie. Everything about it was like cheap and shitty. But there was like a big deal on Reddit a few years back about it. Just look up like Hocus Pocus Reddit, and you'll probably like find the links to the Reddit of someone like mentioning it. Like, hey, did anyone else see this movie as a kid? Where can you find a copy? And then no one knew it, and there's never any copies ever released. And so like someone finally came along and like, hey, wait a minute, I got a copy of this. What's in here? Oh, this is the shortcut. All you think of when you hear that movie's name is Sarah Jessica Parker's Booba? Why? It was a kid's movie. I don't think there was any Booba in it. Was there? Alright, we got the final thing, which was over here, so we can open this up and get the hell out of this place. There was Booba in a kid's movie? Come again? In Hocus Pocus. Is that, like I said, isn't this the kids movie we're talking about? Oh, it was just cleavage. That's what this thing is, Booba, alright? Are we lowering our standards that much? Like, oh, Booba in movie. No, it's just some cleavage. But hey, if you're that horny, I'm not gonna stop you. Dynamite. Oh, sweet. I think we're ready to fight the boss, chat, if that's what I'm getting to after I go to that door. Let me go back and save my game, though, just in case. You love cleavage? I do too, but I'm not gonna, like, lose my head over it. Oh my god, she's, like, practically naked. It's like Booba. Like, oh, nice outfit, lady. This has been one funny stream tonight. It's gone all over the place, hasn't it? Alright, this is hopefully like, time to face the final challenge. Are you ready, gamers? Yeah, this definitely feels like a time to load up. Is there no more obvious, like, yeah, final boss time when you, like, get a room like this? That's something you can tell, like, we didn't really think of how to balance this, so you, like, would have stuff when you got here. So here's all of it you will need. Lord's Story 5, everyone must die. You must die. I think I'll start with the servants that installed the wardrobe over the hall. They know too much and may warn the others. My new friends in the dungeon offered to help me with the killings. Of course, I gladly accepted. I'm evil. Let's load up our guns. Make sure they're full 6 shots. That's all. I got dynamite, bottle of holy water, 5 health drinks. Should be alright. Full health too. Is there a place to save? Yeah, right there. Actually, I think we'll start with the dynamite. Oh, he's a Dark Souls boss. Also, he's a summoning asshole. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. Ooh, that did a number on it. Ow, ow, ow. Well, there we go. The Dark Lord is defeated. He's a lot easier than the other bosses, I thought. We woke. It was all a dream, or was it? Yeah, I'm noticing this bed we have no legs. What a terrible nightmare. You are covered in sweat and your heart is thundering in your chest as you get up from your bed. Still the middle of the night, and it will be some time before the sun rises, but you don't feel like going back to sleep, not after that horrific nightmare. Maybe a short walk outside and some fresh air will help calm you down. We were only like asleep for an hour, actually. What about video games? Don't feel like playing games. TV? Pizza? That's the cat down the end of the hallway. What the cat doing? Hello again, stranger. You really think you could escape from the nightmare? Like I said in the beginning, no one ever escapes alive. Angry kitty. What a satisfying ending. You have awakened from the nightmare. But the real nightmare has just begun. Wow. 3 hours, 49 seconds. Sure, I'm pretty sure it's been a bit longer than that. Because I started playing this game around 8 p.m. a little after that, but now it's almost midnight. Alright. The game obviously kept kill count. That was anticlimactic. Well, I was not expecting my mind to be blown. Extra game modes have been unlocked, and you can now be accessed from the extras menu, huh? What are the extras? Dungeon escape. Escape from a procedurally generated dungeon. Survive against endless waves of enemies. Never mind. Disable cult. Everyone dislikes those a month. They put an option, but I turn those assholes off. That pussy was to die for. Thank you for making me quote that. It's a $5 game, chat. It's not gonna be, it's not exactly gonna blow your mind. For $5, it was a decent game for like a few hours. It's basically like $1 an hour almost. That was underwhelming? No, that was a good stream. Right? You like the stream? It's exactly what I expected it to be, and hey, the stream I felt was pretty strong. So, chat, tomorrow I should be playing Evil Dead game. Right, Evil Dead. More horror for you, that's right. Hopefully you'll turn in for that. I don't know why I'm stretching so much, but I am. Boy's gotta stretch, I got sore muscles. But, great, thank you. Glad I could have come back to you guys after 2 days away. And more streams to come, so hit the follow button up there if you're new. Join my Discord if you haven't already by typing in the Discord code into chat. or you can scroll down and click on it below on the banner. Thank you to the mod team tonight for doing an excellent job. Thank you for all you guys for being chill, and thank you for any bits, subs, or gift subs. So, I'm gonna take off. You've all been excellent tonight. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun tomorrow, actually, I think. So, hopefully I'll see you then. Until then, you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining me tonight. Peace.